3 plus 0 is at least 2. Volgio da Volgio da Volgio da Volgio da Volgio Dabo. Woo, 20 months, nearly 10 whole streams. Legio Atlas Legio plus Legio plus Legio plus Legio plus Legio plus Legio plus Legio plus. I've missed this music. Ain't no way it's been more than 30 months, so god. This game better have some gold bars or I'm gonna riot. Geo gasp.
Oh my goodness, my cup runneth over. Yes.
Geoface, 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 Celine Hyperbob, Celine Hyperbob, Celine Hyperbob, Celine Hyperbob. Colon D. Geo Atlas Geo plus plus. Geo gasp. Life is messy, so let's game it out. Yes, it's good to be back. Thanks to Let's Game It Out for my sub gift. 26 months of fun. Geo Lion Geo Atlas Geo plus plus. Fair enough. Nice to see you back. Geo face.
Test. Okay. Okay, it's been a while. I thought I forgot how to do this. And I kind of did. I forgot about getting... Hold on. Just sit at the screen for a little while longer. How... New mic? No, same mic. I just fixed some of the settings and... Well, I mean, from the last stream. 8 million years ago.
I needed an excuse to stop working. Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome. Let's see. I push this button, and then I push this other button that says audio. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. How? I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I was trying to bring up a musical playlist. Will you play Cooking Simulator Bunker? Probably not. That one kind of passed by. I couldn't think of enough interesting stuff to do in that one. But the new one coming out, Cooking Simulator Sushi, I have high hopes for.
So glad to see you again, Joshy. Josh, hi.
Hi. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
Oh my god, Josh, you're alive.
Almost there. Just gonna keep saying it as if that makes it more true. All right, let's switch over to the other thing. Wait.
I was trying to come up with a
20-second fade, go.
message for you. I've thought long and hard about it, and after much deliberation, I think I came up with the perfect message. Hi.
Hello, Coffee Fueled Gaming. Thank you for the resub for 19 months.
Apples
and welcome.
Good, and you can throw them at people if you're being attacked.
Wow, that's a double use for apples. I like it. Coffee is our newest mod. I don't know if he knows it's that he's here forever now.
To steal my scrambled eggs. Please tell her to stop.
I'm just checking a couple of things here. I feel like the music could be a tad louder. Well, maybe too loud. One notch down. Okay, anyway, I'm sure it's fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. Y'all are so excited.
Josa. Am I hallucinating or are you a mirage? I missed Chiwo.
I am a mirage. Mirage.
Hi. How are you? I'm calling about your stream's extended warranty service.
I think we can all admit that there's probably no extended warranty on this. Hello on this particular stream. Darth, Roni, thank you for that. Skull, thank you for the hello and the resub, of course. Yeah, surprise, right? Thank you, Immortal Potato. I know, it's who knew, right? Josh, you gonna play Satisfactory again? At some point, probably. A lot of games, especially if I've played a lot of it, I'll let it cool off. So
Ultima
a lot of
online.
Oh my god, I want to play Ultima Online all the time. I think about it constantly. I even think about streaming it, that I'm like, I can never stream that game.
While you were gone, crying face.
Achieve a whole, that's like an absent father. My dream come true. Broken Synchronicity, thank you for the 13 months. All right, hold on. Shaku, thank you for the Ultima Online and the resub. Pink Kitty, thanks for the 100 bits. Speaking of, by the way, TTS on bits is off right now, just so you know. However, and I'm not saying this because I want you to use it.
Almost there.
I know we are getting Coercry Sea Reach, which I think I get wrong every time, and I think I say that every time. Thank you. So Twitch, a little behind, you know, under the hood for streamers, they often, you know, have like external programs they use for alerts and stuff, and Twitch also has their own built-in thing to do alerts. So they have a thing called Hype Chat now, where it's kind of like on YouTube's thing that I think it's called a super chat or something on the YouTube side for live streaming, where it's like you give money and it like highlights a thing or whatever.
So strong, so brave.
So strong and so brave. Stash, where are you, buddy? You're here somewhere. Anyway, so I had to use Twitch's interface to add a Hype Chat alert because I just missed them if someone ever does a Hype Chat. And I didn't realize, but you can add a bunch of stupid stuff on it.
Surprise, surprise, Geo barrel.
So, like, hold on. If I'm gonna send a test alert so we can just see if it does it, okay? Actually, hold on. I need to open up a browser because nope, there you go. Yeah, that. Thank you. Jump lead. Did a bunch of crap fall from the screen? Please tell. I can't see it actually unless I have a browser window open. You did see it. Excellent. Okay, so here's what I learned. You can actually sit here and just spam it. Like, I can send a test alert to just spam. Hold on. Let's turn the sound off on that. And now if I just keep hitting send test alert, I think, are you still seeing crap coming from the all over your browser? I was spamming it before stream started, and then I was spamming it during this. I like how tiny it is too. Hold on, I should probably make that a little bit bigger. Here we go. Hold. Asp Viper, you'll always be Asp Viper.
Still. Isn't that rad?
JD to me, it is rad. I appreciate that very much. Oh, let's make that really big too. Hold on. It does. It sounds like it doesn't work on TV. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Let me send another one through just to make sure.
How's Grace doing?
Oh, she's great. She's always great. Wherever she is. So I don't think there's anything to stop me from just spamming that on my side forever. Did you make it the Windows sound or was it default? I made it the Windows sound. Josh, see this message? I saw it. So, like, okay, hold on. That's not the only one you can do either. You can switch it up. Hold on. So that was rain with the intensity of extreme. And here's flamethrower, which I actually like more, but it's not as, like, horrible visually. Now, don't get me wrong. It's horrible visually. It's just not, like, a full screen takeover like the other one. Yeah. It kind of makes me dizzy. Yeah, I look at it, I'm like, I'm getting kind of barfy just watching this fall from the screen over and over again. So for anyone that's not seeing it, Twitch has a thing now where, like, part of their alerts, it can, like, show stuff falling from the screen that you only see, like, in the browser. It's not embedded in the video, per se. It's actually in your browser. So it can cover, like it can cover, like, other elements that are not just the video screen. Which is why I'm assuming, like, on TV. I saw fire on my TV. Excellent. Works on mobile. Oh, no. It works on mobile. Hold on. I need to see this.
Well, 34 months. We are getting old.
Dude, I feel it. Oh, I fucking feel it. I turn fucking 40 this year. Do you know how that,
I suppose
how
you
that
earned your
feels?
$5 this month. Also, can you play Where in America is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, I think about Carmen Sandiego all the time.
Queet cat made 999, Queet cat made 999, Queet cat made 999.
Does it have to be the Great Amtrak Train Adventure? Is that a real one? All right, hold on. All right, I'm looking at my screen. No, I'm not. I'm looking at something else. I don't know how to look at my own stream on the mobile app when I'm logged in as me. What's my name again? Let's game it out. Is that me? I need to search for the whole goddamn thing. What was it? Okay, here we go. Oh, shut up. Okay. Hold on, I can't. Hold on. This is very important to me and only me. Shut up, app. Shut up.
Damn, I really feel like a baby RN with my 22 years.
All right, now let's try and spam it. Oh my god, it is on the mobile app. That is god awful.
I have to wonder if there is a deep-seated trauma from someone named Grace that comes out when you play video games.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch it back to Rain. Because I feel like Rain is more awful to look at. Oh god, it's so awful. I just love... Okay, so right now I turned it off, but I have another computer that's just open to this, and I have like an auto hotkey script running where I can just... so I can just spam this forever. I actually turned it off because I had a window open watching it on my computer, and I was like, why is my computer kind of running bad? And then I opened up, you know, Resource Manager, and 100% of my CPU was taken up, of which 30 to 40% of that was the browser with this in it. And I thought, well, probably shouldn't leave that on. Good luck understanding, VOD watchers. Yeah, I'm sorry, VOD everybody. Okay. So today we're playing City Skylines. I'm going to do the thing where I try to go back and blast through everybody that was so kind enough to subscribe and bits and all the other things. So bear with me while I do that really quick. In fact, how about I turn the thing on while I do that? Hold on. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? And run script. Let's see if it worked. I guess you'll let me know if it worked. I love everyone going, oh no, please no.
Surprise stream. Bizarre.
There it is. Okay, where was I? Migas Masters, thanks for the resub. I'm just going to say names so we can get through this really quickly and play some video games. Panther Farber, thank you for not just the resub, but the gift sub to Horse Suck. Appreciate that. Migas Masters, thank you again for 333 bits.
Word.
Katie Rose Barlow, thank you for the resub. Joe Tom, thanks for the resub. Detraplex, thanks for the resub. Lil Spaz, Joe KP, thank you for the resub. Wanderer, Dingo Wolf, The Moe's Nose, Stoolbox, It Ray
It only
Ill.
works if you're subbed.
Thank you for the resub. Yoda the Cool, Nuck Nyan, JS, New Rad 0603, Muav, Marauder. Wait, what's wrong? Josh, no, please no. What happened? What's the problem? And then Joe KP with the 5 gift subs. A+++++++++. Ice Hawk, thank you for the resub. Ikapika, thank you for the resub. Kara 0897. Seek Allen. Sika Lynn? Seek Allen. Lol Raffle. Operon 02. Volcano 3601. Rapids Maine. McCann 991. Madamus Prime. Pure Technicality. VR Kai. Zelfin 410. Marmalin. Jennifer. Jake. Hello. Jake 2500, excuse me. Volume 52. Asti Loblata. I have children in my basement.
OMG,
Excellent.
He's alive.
Oh shit, what's it gonna do?
Holy shit, he's love.
We'll just wait it out. We'll just wait it out and see here. Ashlyn. Great to see you as always. Zukin. TDK. Tier 3. Ah, there it is. My layering's all fucked up. I like how you... Sorry, I just saw that your name is... Hold on. We need to get this window low. There we go. It's vaguely legible now. Okay. Thank you. Where was I? High Lord Basin. Dave Perman. Barives?
Let's game it out. Why the long pauses between streams, they make me sad.
It's mostly because I am like usually deep into YouTube land and it's hard for me to bounce back and forth. It sucks to lose a day to... Because let's be honest, if I stream even for like an hour, I just want to like lay down the rest of the day.
34 months.
And just put a cold compress on my forehead. I get the vapors. And I have to lay on my fainting couch. But I would like to stream more. Rapids Main. Apathy 365. Yeah, you betcha. I need an excuse to stop working. I remember when you said that 14 minutes ago. I hope this is still the good excuse. Let me know if you want me to start raining down Bar-E-Bez. Bar-E-Bez. I will try my best to remember this. It's possible I will not. There's a high chance I will not. Game performs so badly that we are just chatting. This is how we're going to play the game, just with in a tiny, tiny little window there. 187 Master, S Mason 37, 1 Chan, Anna Chanua. I'm just reading everyone's names. Thank you for the subscriptions.
Just wanted you to know, my daughter was playing a crappy mobile game and figured out that if she hit the button that made cookies fast enough, it would clog up and it couldn't clear off the excess anymore.
Yes.
She proudly declared, "Is there a limit?" and mashed it until it crashed the game and my phone with it.
Yes. Yes. If it takes out the device, it's even, well, hopefully temporarily. But if it takes out the device, A+. Fanicu. Thank you for the resub. The Turtle Guy, 0975. Sink Frost. Theo Teddy. Cleaver, 474. Slooby Doob. Oh my god, Josh, you're alive. I know, I know. Thank you for 34 months. I know. I miss streaming. I'm happy to be back. Denwenged. Friendship Bunny. Coffee Fueled. I already spoke to you. Our newest mod, A++++.
Nice to see you again, Josh. Also, I have a suggestion for today's City Skylines 2 stream. Can you play City Skylines 2? Thank you, Jawowers.
I'll do my best. How do you make the voice talk? It's usually when people put messages in for when they do like a resub. Sometimes I have it on where you can submit bits to do that, but I have it turned off today in the hopes that because I don't get interrupted as much because I lose my train of thought so quickly.
How I've missed the chaos inherent in your streams. Missed you.
You want chaos? Hold on. Let's turn this thing back on. There you go.
Omgar anniversary.
Here you go. Here you go. I hope it's working. I can never quite tell. Because I can't actually see it. I can only react from chat. Okay. Everyone screaming no to me says it's probably working.
1 year, baby.
Oh, Desert Ice. That's actually really helpful. I'm going to hide... Like, how do... Hold on. Get your fine ass back here. Oh, I can't pin it. I can report it. I can delete it, ban you, or report it. So Desert Ice highlighted something here. Thank you for the hype chat, which is... Did I just see... Hold on. Anyway, there's an option under the cogwheel, under chat appearance, under celebrations to disable the rain. So if it is actually causing you issues and I don't stop, you can actually disable it. Desert Ice, thank you for pointing that out. Coffee, thank you for pinning that, since I couldn't figure out how. Or how to read. Josh, tell my husband he should buy City Skylines too. Mrs. Grumpy Giraffe, I will say this.
Josh, tell my husband he should buy City Skylines too.
You can buy it, or... Because it comes out tomorrow. It's also going to be on PC. It's going to be on PC Game Pass. So if you want to try it first, and you have Game Pass, I mean, you can always check it out there first. I'm not telling you not to pre-order, not to buy if you don't want to, but if you don't want to, you can also check it out on PC Game Pass, or you can do both. Josh, can you turn the volume up of the stream up? I can barely hear it. If it's, I think on my side, the level should be good, so if you can't hear it, you're just going to have to crank all of it and hope that a really loud alert doesn't play. I think that's pretty much all we can do. This is... Word Glass, thank you for the 200 bits. Rapids Main, thanks for the gift sub. Dufu. Ray VR. Edelev. Yun Hang Kit. Hanny out. Just gonna go with Hanny. Thank you for the sub. Speed Kills, thanks for the resub. Immortal Potato, thank you for the resub as well. Ollisaurus Rex. Thought Titan. Toxic the God. Slamabang Jones. Brutalist Toast. Crunch Slam Chest. I love that name. Have you ever like thrust your chest forward and you felt like your sternum pop? It's a great feeling. That's what I think about. I mean, don't make it happen, but if it's gonna happen, it feels kind of nice. Fresh 1492. Lucky Lars. Rapids Main. Starfleet Academy Dropout. You know, I just rewatched all of Voyager. It's not nearly as bad as I think people say it is. In fact, I think every time I watch it, I like it a little bit more. Daxtron. Korokri Sea Reach. I got it right on the first try. Thank you. Public Key Reveal Party, thanks for the resub. Asp Viper, without the JD, thank you for the resub. Golden Gore, Smashed Beard. Tuvix did nothing wrong. Exactly. K80, Lemon. Loki, OLR, Green, NRJ. Jamil, 34. We're getting so old. Rohack, welcome back. Naoshi. Desert Ice giving a gift sub
like
to
5 months due to leap months. Totally a thing.
Desert Ice, thank you for giving a gift sub to Mekolara, one of my mods. I fucked up. Oh my god, Josh, play the game already. Okay, so we're split between two things, right? People are kind enough to give me money, and I want to acknowledge that. I do also want to play the game, so all right, so lightning round, here we go. I'm going to not respond to anything. I'm just going to not stop talking until it's done. Steven7504, Ronja, we're just going with Ronja. The Turtle Guy 0975, The Phoenix 1109, Owly 6283, Ollisaurus Rex, Piper Bird 0401, D Britannica, DG Leroy, G for George, High Lord Basin. Thank you for the gift sub. I actually thought about something else when it comes to City Skylines 2. Apparently it's also going to be on GeForce Now, which is that thing where you can like use their computers and play it via the cloud, which could be really handy because the game is a little resource intensive. I'm not going to do that today, but I've thought about doing that because I feel like that's, you know, a nice thing to have. Here, have some more rain. Rohack, thanks for the gift sub to Tongue My Fart Box Dad. Much appreciated. Russell, PDX, Shady Otter, Expert Meow. Desert Ice with the gift sub to Doing Good. Thank you. Oatneck, Nova, Yoshuai. The Real Daedalus, thank you for those 20 gift subs, by the way. Really appreciate that. Reverse Math, User, Gallahan, Stargazer Jen, Free For All, Blue Q, Arch Anomaly, Owly 6283, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Skeletor J, Creamy PBJ. Gotta be honest, I know I said I'm not gonna respond, but I'm kind of more of a crunchy peanut butter kind of guy, but I'll take any of it. Although I learned that you can get salted versus non-salted, and I never really thought about this until I bought salted. And at least at Trader Joe's, salted almond butter is so unbelievably salty. Like, if I take a spoonful of that and I eat it, I'm gonna be tasting salt for like the entire rest of the day. It's like playing League of Legends. My whole mouth is just a salt mine. Mr. MFKR, Mr. Motherfucker, is that what that is? Thanks for the Prime. Owly, thanks for the 50 bits. LD Skinny,
and making such a fun place on the internet.
Who's done this? Thank you, Captain Ben. Thank you for the tier 2. Oh my god, we're actually almost there. Explore Win, Blomvetsenar, A, Vatno, yeah. Bubbleoy, Pogger Dog.
Who's this?
Who dis? Who is this? Who goes there? Who said that? Hentai Watcher with an underscore. Thank you for the suggestion, by the way. I'm going to try to play City Skylines 2 by playing City Skylines 2. I did a video on it. Oh, I forgot the rain was still going. Sorry, hold on. Let me turn that off. Link's broken ankles. You know, I think about that all the time when I'm playing Zelda. It's like, man, that poor child's body is he's gonna grow up wrong because of all the damage his body has taken. Tota Legit, Awkward Liquid, Tingerer, Bear Frederick, Quap Fiondo. We're doing so good. A special pine cone. That's what caught my eye, is a special pine cones. I'm gonna replay this one because of the all the arrows that shot up. Not saying do this, but I just wanted to see it again. Yoshi, thank you again for the bits and more bits. Cutie Pie, thank you for the 30 months. Josh the Dog 54, Fayled Experiment. Look at all those arrows. Did you see that shit? Mrs. Grumpy Giraffe, IRL Dying, aren't we all? Owly 6283, thanks for the 1,000 bits. The Turtle Guy, again. Love your vids, keep up the amazing work.
Oh,
also, you're the only YouTuber I watch. You know what I think about sometimes? I'm not trying to create controversy when I say this, but I think about, I've had several people, this was years ago, they're like, I only watch 3 YouTubers. You, Mr. Beast, Sniper Wolf. And I remember always thinking like, wow, that's pretty wild to be in a category of people that are like several magnitudes larger, but especially thinking about the current climate. It's kind of funny to think about now. Hey, YouTube. Tay3227. Waddles. Owly again. At least I tried 09. Turtle Guy. When is the next Johnny Hotbody video? Johnny Hotbody shows up sometimes. Randomly. Marmalin, thank you for the gift sub to 2 fingers inside. Oh. Oh. Thank you. I'm not going to finish that one. The Don9, thanks for the sub. Ooh, and Marmalin again, thanks for the gift sub to Salty Nut Butter. Look, I'm sure there's a use for it. I just can't find it because I tried to put it in oatmeal and it was so salty. It was just so salty. Machiora. Dr. Squidopoulos, J Twisted, Jillikers, Marmalin. Ooh, Marmalin with the gift sub to Goatsy. Thank you. Who the fuck is the lucky person that owns the Goatsy name? I even tried to get Goatsy on Kick, and someone already took it. God damn it. Paperman. Sebor 182. I assume this is GL thumbs up and not GI. It could be both. But thanks for the gift sub to Poopsock 2792. Okay, so we did it. We caught up. We did it. We're here. We're here. When IRL content? I don't have any plans currently, but I feel like as I get older and just care less, there's a chance that I might like spin up a second channel or something like that could feasibly happen. Josh, I'm not a native speaker, and when it came to learning the accent, I found your YouTube channel. Now I copy your voice because mine's deep too. And you help me gain confidence in English because I like sarcasm and nonsense. Thank you for existing. You're the best. That's awesome to hear, Yuga.
34 months already? Last time I shared my subiversary was 28 months, wasn't it?
I'm not going to tell you how, oh, tier 3. I'm definitely not going to tell you how to do anything. Mr. Martha, thank you. 34 months. God. DeGromby also thanks for the resub. F3 Areniculum. Yeah, thank you for the gift sub. And Intrepid Dragons, thank you as well for the gift sub. But that's always really cool to hear that people are like, I watched your bullshit and I learned how to speak English better.
I'm here for the 8 = D content.
Oh shit, I forgot that I put that as a tag. I forgot that I put 8 = D as a tag. I guess I'm just gonna leave it.
Name. Less than 3.
I was typing earlier as making tags on YouTube, and I was like, can you do 8 = D? And it's like invalid characters. So I was like, okay, so you can't do the equals. Ooh, thank you. Kamakani, thanks for the gift sub to Xvideos Official. What are the odds that's don't go look. I don't need to actually know. I can look this up later. But I always wonder if it's like, when it says official, does that actually make it official? Because some people have to do that. This definitely won't come back and bite the mods in the butt. I'm sorry, Love Sicko. Frantic Kitten, thank you for the resub. Depth of Self, thank you for the resub as well. I'm here for... Yeah. I'm just going to leave it. Fuck it. It just says 8 = D now. What about a YouTube channel of you running with a GoPro on your head? No talking, nothing excited, just you breathing heavily. Oh, you know, I got to go find an older GoPro because I feel like most of the newer GoPros have so much like good stabilization features that I have to find one of the older ones where it feels really like a snuff film waiting to happen. Mr. Dank Toasty, thanks for the prime. Melon Pan Takiyaki, thank you for the resub. And MXMXT, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, so we're going to be playing City Skylines 2 today. I'm sorry that it's 36 minutes in and we haven't played a video game yet. We're going to play this for a couple of hours, sponsored by Paradox, who is publishing City Skylines 2. If you're interested in ye olde City Skylines 2, it comes out officially tomorrow. And actually, I also saw that the developers of it, Colossal Order, it came to me. They did an AMA on Reddit today, and AMA is an Ask Me Anything. So they answered a lot of interesting questions. I honestly, and they've also for the game released a lot of like little developer blogs that I've paid no attention to whatsoever. So I'm going to be a real great resource for you if you have questions about the game, because there's things I only learned today by vaguely looking at their AMA and being like, oh, I didn't know there were no bike paths in the game. I didn't know that was something to care about. And then I sat there and thought, I guess that does make a lot of sense. It would make sense that you would want bike paths in a city game, even if you don't like bikes, because then you could make a whole bike city. Okay, so let me switch over to the game thingamabob. Hold on. Hold on. I have to turn the games. We're gonna put the games music on, and if we decide it's too droll for us, bro, you're the only reason I bought Tropico 6. That's awesome to hear. That was a long time ago that I did a sponsored stream for Ye Olde Tropico. I think that was the first Tropico I played too, and I had to play with a controller. I've been watching you since Anthony was a co-host, and whenever I play any game I could change the road, I would do a maze like you. Mazes always feel good, even if it's just not even trying the patience. Well, we're going to do some of that today and see if it really annoys, you know, the drivers in City Skylines. Okay. Do you hear all this jaunty music? That's definitely City Skylines too.
After thousands of years, who disturbed Legio's slumber? Welcome back, Legio, so strong and so brave.
20-second fade, go! I think. We'll find out. Fingers crossed that it's not just fading to a black screen. It's fading to a black screen, isn't it? Okay, good. Hold on. What happened to the game? Where are you? You're supposed to be right there. Do I need to click in you? Hello? There it is. Wow, what a fade. We've really achieved something here. Da-da-da! This music is so... This music actually does feel kind of Star Trek-like. Hang on, why can't I... Hang on. Okay, we're good. So, I'm gonna make you stare at this screen for a second. Because I chugged a lot of coffee. Okay, so I dicked around right up till the moment stream was supposed to start, so I didn't do all the things I was supposed to do, like evacuate my bladder first thing. So I'm gonna make you sit here and look at the screen. I'm gonna go by the first like 10 or so responses I see on this. Should I turn the rain back on, or should I not turn the rain back on? Yes, 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 no, God, no, yes, no. I see plenty of yeses. We're going with yes. Holds, please. Holds, please. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Okay, I'll be right back. Good luck. Hey, I'm back. How'd we do? And yes, I did wash my hands. Shut up, mobile app. I was definitely not watching my own stream while standing and peeing. Okay, so City Skylines 2. If you're not familiar with it, it's a city builder game, and there was one that came out a long time ago, and now the new one's coming out. And there's a lot of new features about it.
Hope you won't get distracted and lose your train of... Hey, look at those skyscrapers.
We'll see if we even get to skyscrapers. So here's the first... Uh-oh, hold on. Get you... Nope, not that. Jesus, I'm sorry. Jesus, why isn't that locked? Okay. Move you... Come here. You stay right there for now. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna have to move this again. We're just gonna keep moving it. I hope you didn't pee on your phone. I usually do. If I can't If I can't tap with my nose, I just piss right on the phone. Because that's the best way to make a phone work. What was the point of all of those waterproof features if we couldn't do things like that? Is this going to be in a video? Probably not, but you never know. I usually piss on my phone too, to be honest. See, UC Gay, that's what I like to hear. Josh Rain, piss on it. Oh shit, did I leave the rain on? I thought I turned it off.
Geoline stream. Just what I needed.
This music is like so unbelievably Oh, I did turn it off. Okay. Okay. Are you making a city or a prison today? I don't know. We're going to figure this out. So we have a lot of options for how we're going to make our city. I'm just going to pick... I'm looking at... We're going to pick Waterway Pass because that feels limiting, but in a good way. Now, here's the question I have for all of you. Do we want to go with the unlock everything, like unlock money and unlock all, and just start fucking around, or do we want to actually try and make a city that is feasible in some small way? Because for my video, I did fuck around, and it was a really fun time to fuck around and find out. But if we wanted to do something else, we can even do a poll. We could do a poll for this, and we could get a sense of what people want. If we want to screw around with unlimited resources, or if we want to try our hand at actually having a city that functions. Would that be possible for a poll? I love polls. Leaf Girl, thanks for the resub. Mad Thwips, thank you for the prime. Poll is up. Vote now. Vote now. Vote now on the poll. It'll be at the top or somewhere on your chat screen. Probably. If you don't see it, you may have to refresh.
Where's Stash? Can we reign Stash Logio so strong and so brave?
It's an excellent question. Where is Stash?
Hey Josh, my whole family loves your chaos. Let's go make some mayhem. RIP frame rate.
I'm pushing the Stash button. Stash, where are you? Oh, Stash is, hold on. There we go. There's Stash. Don't forget to vote! Vote for what you want. Try to make a functional city, or are we just gonna screw around with unlimited resources? Stop rain, please. The rain should have stopped. Odd Variety, thank you for the resub. Belf Knight, thank you for the resub as well. Pillow Fluff, thank you for the prime. The Crunchy Fox, thanks for the resub. Intrepid Dragons, Nurse Flynn, Sensei Math. Sorry, Sensei Myth. Sensei Math! Dr. Math! The most exciting... If you still have rain, try refreshing. Yeah, I guess that could also be happening, couldn't it? There might still... When I'm saying rain, if anyone doesn't know, there's like a thing on Twitch's side where I can conjure up icons that just fall from the screen. From the top to the bottom.
Thumbs up.
And you're not supposed to just spam it like I was. But why would they let me do that if you're not going to fuck with it? Okay, it looks like screwing around won by 62%. Yes, and what Desert Ice said, C-pin message for disabling rain locally. There is a way, if it's really like, because it can be CPU intensive, if you need to turn it off. I'm not going to keep trying to do it over and over again, but if it's there and you're like, oh my god, I literally can't watch the stream, that's probably one way to... No, it won by 12%. Okay, smartass. You are correct. One of them was 12% over 50%, and the other one was under by 12% as well. Is that even 12% actually? That sounds like a... Ugh, math. Look, I didn't go to cinema camp just to be told that I need to do math live. Derek Mossy, thank you for the resub. Rack Rogue Owl. Cats can't teleport. Cats can teleport. I agree. Nyar bad. There was actually... I was just chatting with my wife and just caught out the window a random cat that I'd never seen before, just staring at us through our window. And I thought, this is what true life should be like. It's just random cats all over the place. Kamakani, thank you for the gift sub to a delightful name. I appreciate that. Silly Gilly, thanks for the Prime. Perkis, thanks for the 100 bits. Flux Gabasator. Flux Gabasator figured it out. Thanks for the Prime. Kim is great. Listen to this fucking music. Okay, let's just...
It's been a year. Oh, the horrors we've experienced together.
Oh, the horrors we have experienced together. Seriously, too cute for ooh. Thank you. And 8-Bit Faye, thank you. I know there's a couple I didn't say. We'll get to those, but first we're gonna name our city. First of all, we'll turn these on so I don't forget. And make sure tutorials are disabled. Nobody needs those, except most of us do, because this game can be kind of daunting. But I think we can wing it. How many characters... Hold on. We can't actually see if I just... A, B, C, D, F, G, The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Okay, so that's how many characters we actually have. I know that that's nice to see, actually, that they put, like, a limit on it. Before there was no limit, and you could just go right off the page, which was glorious. Do you and Anthony ever get to play games and mess around with games together? We haven't in a while, but it doesn't mean we can't. But, you know, it's tough when you lead busy lives and stuff. Okay, so let's name our city something actually kind of simple. I was gonna go with I was gonna go with a Too Fast, Too Furious joke, but I feel like I've run that one into the ground. Wetters? That's more of a lollop thing. Let me think. Who's Anthony? Anthony is my old recording partner. Back before it was just me doing the YouTube stuff, I had a recording partner, and we were kind of like the Game Grumps as far as, like, just played game. Pissatopia? I like this in all caps. Elver Galarga. It means big dick. Scrotopulus. 2 cities, 1 cup. I like everything I'm seeing. I thought Anthony was just a character you did. I've heard this before, and I'm impressed people would think that. Because that is such a tremendous amount of editing work to do that. Pissville. Murderville. God, should I really do 2 cities, 1 cup? It's not really, but it's not lore accurate. Oh, 8 equals D. Okay, that's actually splitting the difference. I like that.
28 months. Arc.
8 equals D-ville. D-vile. 8 equals D-ville. I can live with this. Left-hand traffic, no, because I'm not a savage. Everything else looks normal. There's also all this stuff in the bottom right that could help us, you know... I feel like there's 2 types of people that play City Skylines, or any city builder, or really any simulator game to this, like, magnitude. People who give a shit about literally all of these things. It's like, oh, we've got outside connections to highways, and rails, and ships, and planes, and electricity. And then there's a bunch of us who just don't know the difference. And don't know how. No left-hand traffic, none. Hi, Beasleby. Thanks for the resub. And Real Tanku, hello. Call it pineapple upon pizza. Make it British. Wow. So many shots fired. I think pineapple is good on most things. Alright, start game. Oh, good. Oh, good. You get back over here. You stay right where you're supposed to, covering their logo. Or maybe covering the loading screen. Which one? Or the brand? There we go. Actually, why settle for... Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so we'll put Stash. Stash is this cat, is if you hadn't figured... Cover us? Okay. You got it. I need to find a plugin so that Stash can just, like, hover around the whole time. Like a ghost. Yeah, after 50 minutes, finally playing a video game. I really love calling it a video game instead of a game because I feel real old doing it. I like to go see those moving pictures. Okay, so here we are in the City Skylines. If you're not familiar with a city builder, right? I mean, I'd be a little surprised, but basically you build a city and you have to maintain all the different things. However, we have unlimited everything here in 8 equals D-ville. People come from out of town, from one of these places. There we go. People come from out of town. This is like the very edge of our city right here. As you can see, this is where people go to Chatham. Sounds British. Very unhappy about this. And then they actually, you can see the cars right now. You can see everybody fleeing the town that's not even... Oh, wait, come here, come here, come here. Hold still, hold still. And people come into our fair city looking for a chance to start again. I mean, I'm making that up. There's no reason they're just driving. And just going places. This is like GTA. Is that a Jeep Compass? Is it? Oh my God. I'm gonna assume it is without, even though it says hatchback. Jeep Compass. It's a Jeep Compass? That's disgusting. Jeep Compasses are the worst. So I think we know what we need to do first thing. I did pause the game. That's why everything's just suddenly stopped. Let's start with some roads. I want this person to become part of my city post-haste. Exceed city limits. Whoops. Hold on. Where are my city limits? There it is. Here's... Oh, God. Game. Okay, so here's actually the boundary of my city limits. I was getting a little too overzealous with how far away the person is. You mean the passage of time doesn't just... No, come back. You mean the passage of time didn't just erupt to the realization that car was the... Yeah, no, that's what happens, Beasleby, in the real world. Is if someone realizes, oh, that's a Jeep Compass, all time and space stops. Okay, so we're gonna wait till this person gets a little closer here. Actually, no, we're gonna prepare for their arrival right now. So normally what would happen is they obviously have the choice to use one of these wild little freeway things to come to my fair city. But let's hedge our bets a little bit. Why give them the option to leave it all? Okay, so it doesn't want me to because I don't actually technically own that part, but we can go ahead and own that part so that we can have access to... So this is what we own right now, okay? And all of these little grid spots are ones that we can buy. Again, keep in mind, if we didn't just have unlimited resources, we would need to, like, build up to a lot of this stuff. But for now, we're just going to purchase some map tiles, specifically this one, so we can fuck with the freeway. Cost? Don't care. Okay, now we own this. Or rather, we own this little spot, and now we can manipulate it. Josh, the music is too loud. Is that true? Hold, please. Holy shit, that music is loud. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. Test, 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 test. Easy, easy. So well, for me, it's always... Okay, thank you for the sub. It's always tough because music can sound so much louder over headphones. And then it's like, if you're playing it out of like laptop speakers or something, it's like, I never heard them. I'm waiting. I feel like this is better. Thank you for letting me know, chat. You know what else sounds louder over headphones? Tell me, Beasleby, what sounds louder over headphones? Okay, anyway, now that we can edit this little spot here. D's nuts? Somehow I knew that was coming. Somehow. Okay, so this spot here, we're going to make it so people cannot just take the Lilac Highway, which we're going to change the name of that to the Loser Highway. Is it Loser Highway on both sides? No. Other Loser Highway. There we go. Off-ramp of sadness. I really feel like I could just sit here and do this all day. That doesn't even make sense. What do you mean? Don't you want to be on loser... two loser highways? Okay, so now we're going to get rid of a piece of this thing, because what I want is for the cars coming this direction to not have the option to just go anywhere else, but... Yeah, but into my city. That's an on-ramp? Oh, shit, you're right. That is an on-ramp. On. You know, actually, screw it. We're just going to leave it as off-ramp. That's what they get. That's what they get. Okay, so let's remove this little piece right here. There we go. I'm pretty sure that this truck will figure itself out, though. Let's see. Okay, I didn't see that coming, but that was a legit move. Wow. Trucks. Okay, that's why they pay them the big bucks, because they can adapt to any situation. Okay, so let's pretend now we have our city here where people are going to come in. Do a barrel roll? They did. They essentially did. Okay, so they're going to be coming here on... What the fuck? Olive Highway? What happened to my Loser Highway? Loser Highway. Stay as Loser Highway. You're going to see this screen accidentally a lot, by the way, because I keep hitting escape thinking it'll clear whatever I'm doing, and sometimes it does. Sometimes it's not necessary. I could just be clicking away. I'm not very smart that way. Oh, I see. It's because I separated the highways, and so now it's seeing these both as two separate Loser Highways, I guess. And going over here into Pearl Street, which is technically where our town is. So hopefully what that means is, at least on this side, we're going to let people choose to leave if they want, which
21 months of joy and happiness.
You know what, actually? I kind of wonder if they have no choice from both sides but to just go into my city, will they still take this route at all? So that's going to be the case for this side, where it can go in. I guess you can still technically leave. So here, yeah, here's what I want. I want to make it so people have no choice but to at least go through the town. And then if they really, really don't want to, they can drive away if they so feel the need. But I want to make sure that they at least have to try to go into my town and see all of the beautiful offerings. Baby Duck, thank you for the resub, by the way. Rubber O Duck, thank you for the 95 bits. Cassie MTP, thank you for the resub. I'll be reading these off occasionally as I go. Okay, so where was Jeep Compass loser person? Because I want to make sure they're still on track. Let's see, which one of you losers was it? Was it you? Sedan? Minivan? Hatchback? Where are you? Oh my god, is this them? Hatchback?
Met a dog named Pizza yesterday.
Oh my god, did you? Oh, is this them? Is this them? No, that's Sedan. Shit. Shit. So I've had to let go of the mystery of being, so my wife doesn't want to name a dog Pizza. I am, accepting of that at a point. But I came up where there was another name. Oh, I decided I asked her if Oatmeal would be okay for a dog name. Although, so the way this came about is one of the streamers I watched, Selena, did like a I can't even remember if it was a subathon or not. I can't remember what the reason was. But anyway, I got to name, it was a charity thing, and I got to name a cat that's like a picture on her stream that's just there. I actually have an emote for it. It's this cat. I put it in chat. But also, I got to name the cat, and I named it Oatmeals because she decided that Oatmeals was not a real name, or was not a real word. Like, the plural for oatmeal is oatmeal, she said. Which I tend to think that's probably the normal usage of it. I'm still looking for that car, by the way. But I've decided now that cat's name is Oatmeals with an S. And that's, if I had my choice, that is what I would name the dog, is actually just Oatmeals. The plural is clearly oatsmeal. Did I pass by this thing? Did it disappear? Is my life a lie? Should we just assign another car? I guess we'll just assign another car. I figured you'd name it Goatsy. I have to, do something that can be formally registered somewhere. Okay. Oatmeals. Okay, car. Let's go in and see the big city. Ignore all of those signs up there. that make it seem like something is, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna... Yeah, there you go. There you go. And now you're all gonna go over here, and you're gonna have to go to the very end of this, wonder what kind of bullshit this is, and make this really awkward U-turn right at the end.
God.
Huh?
Oh my God.
Windette, thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing 122 souls over to our beautiful stream. Let me move stash right here. Yeah. Yeah, I bet there's going to be no vital information in the bottom left corner, right? Yeah, stash isn't blocking anything that matters. Maybe there. That's going to block... You know, all the stuff in the bottom right corner, it doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you for the raid.
This is Second Moon Radio class.
What the fuck?
Modern age.
What the fuck?
A baker's dozen months with the best boy stash? Can life get any better?
How do I get rid of that? I don't want to hear people talk. Enable the in-game radio that features music and broadcasts about your city. Uncheck to disable. I don't want to disable the radio completely. I just don't want to hear any other stupid voices. Ambience, no. Disaster, no. Sound effects, no. Background sound volume, no. Service buildings. Son of a bitch, we just have to live with it? I am irate. Either way. Anyway, here's our city for now. Hold on a second. So when people switch around like this, they're trying their best to stay in their lanes. If we... they're trying their best. They are absolutely trying their... Oh. What if we slim this down to one lane? Like immediately right on the spot where everything is trying... Yeah, abandoned cargo, run! Yeah, that was a hell of a jackknife right there. So I'm gonna see, hold on, let's see. What are our options for roads here? Because I know we do have like a one-lane road. So let's see, if I just put it like this, will this change it to a one-way, or did that do nothing? Uh-oh. Or is that... Is it... Okay, I don't think that really changed anything. So let me instead... I just love watching this, sorry. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, better idea. Pause everything. Let's do... Oh. I've got some bad news. There's not a... I don't think there's an undo button. Wait. No, that's not it. That's just going underground. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put that road back. Oopsie doodle. Saving is for the weak. Also known as I didn't think to save before this. So we'll just go ahead and add our own little road. Although it doesn't... It's... Don't worry, this is fine. We'll make this work. Yep. Okay, it looks just like it did. Oopsie poopsie, we made a fucky wucky. Okay. Now this is looking like a city that we can be proud of. With like, it's trying to give us the shadows that... My god. Okay, so what does this look like when people try to drive on this? Okay, everyone's like, fuck this. But these are the people that were already on the road, so I think that they're gonna have some mixed feelings about what's... Oh my god. Look at how... These are crosswalks.
Too long.
Josh, why does the highway have a cigarette burn? You know, it's like a funding thing, really. What are you waiting for? No one's
next to a render artifact.
Okay, this is a good start. Okay, this is the beginning of our city. I like how this is starting already. We've got all these prospective people coming through, like this fine dump truck. And they're gonna hit this... Oh, actually, wait. I don't like that. They have a chance to turn around. We gotta fix that. Will you stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time as you're allowed to now? Hard to say. YouTube is a bizarre thing where, like, in theory, it's a good idea, right? But there's also something to be said for having, like, a certain kind of content for a certain audience. In the sense of, like, if I wanted to do, like, IRL content, it's probably a better idea for me to put that on, like, a separate channel than it is to mix it in with the kind of content you've come to expect on that YouTube channel. It just kind of makes for, like, a much easier, clearer viewing experience for people. If there was a way where I could just lump all this crap onto one channel and it, like, sorted itself out and everyone was happy, I would probably do it. But it's a little more complicated than that. Yeah, Michael R, wouldn't you love to mod two things at once, two chats at once?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, let's take care of this. Let's take care of this nonsense. Let's give it, instead of a 2-lane road. So it didn't. There is a way. Oh wait, where's the button? There's a button to. Here we go. I didn't use the replace button. I'm such a silly bitch. Okay, this should. Ah! Yes, Commander. Fraghag, thank you for the 25 gift subs. And a resub of your own. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thanks for being part of the community. Thanks for forcing other people to be part of the community. That's what makes us strong, is we have the DNA of people that can't leave. Okay, so we're going to change this to a one-way. I'm going to replace the other street, and hopefully that means... Let's see. Did that do the magic, or are people still going to be able to turn around? Well, that guy is doing his own thing. But it looks like now people are forced to go all the way down here. Into the cigarette burn. Wait, whoa. What? Huh. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing the city the way it should be. By the way, I was going to highlight again, I said this at the beginning of stream, but once again, this is sponsored by Paradox. This game is coming out tomorrow officially. This is City Skylines 2. If you want to know more, you can type !cities or !cities 2 in chat, and it'll send you a link. It's got, like, my name on it, and if you click it, they get metrics. But you can also learn more about the game. It also comes out on PC Game Pass at the same time. So if you're like, I don't know if I want to buy it yet, you can always wait till tomorrow. Try it out on PC Game Pass, see if it's to your liking. The developers, Colossal Order, also did an AMA on Reddit, which had some good answers to some questions. Because I know there's a lot of very passionate people that play this game and wanted some answers to how the game is going to function or its current state of being as they enter release. So it's not a bad place to look. PC Game Pass. Yeah, that. Bro, I'm patiently waiting to see how you're going to screw this game up. So I kind of messed up. I kind of messed with it. I did a video on it not too long ago. And so this is going to be not quite the same. But I do want to build a beautiful, amazing, functional city where everybody's happy on this one-way street that forces you to go through town. And then, let's see. I can't remember. How do I... Can I just click and hold up to raise it? No, I think there is a way to do that where if you, like, click and hold and then, like, lift up, it'll lift up the elevation, but I don't think I have that on by default. So for now, we're just going to click the little thing here, which, there we go, that's much better. Let's see, what is that? There's one of these is a hotkey. Hold on. What is the hotkey for this? You're a hotkey, chat. Page up, page down? Shit. Thank you. Thank you, McDem Shoulders, for knowing more than I do about a game that I'm sponsored to play. You are right. It was page up and page down. Alt F4. Your face is a hotkey. Thanks. Okay. Okay. So I did a little bit of this on my video where I just kind of made a bunch of whirly things, but we're just gonna do this as like a starting thing to see if we can get people to deal with wanting to stay in our fair city. So I think so far this is going pretty. Oh, this is already going well. So everybody has to get off the. Oh. That person just got vaporized. It happens. So, okay, we have things starting out. I think these people are actually just parked. Yeah, they're parked. So, okay, so we have a nice mixture so far of what's happening. We have people that are probably just, they've given up on the shit and they're crying in their car. You know that feeling when, like, you miss your off-ramp and then the next two off-ramps are closed? And you just feel so out of sorts, you just need to sit for a second in this hellhole and just, you know, cry the pain away. It's like that. Whoa, 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 oh. Okay, so me too up to, oh, fuck, I love to cry too. There's nothing better than crying while driving. I want to get a car with full self-driving features so I can just be a non-distracted driver while I do all my crying. So if you look in the bottom left corner here, there's a couple of things that we're going to need. I don't know if you can read that text, but it basically is like, here's the bars, here's the demand. If the bar is more filled up than normal, or it's just like, you know, filled up versus not filled up, that's the demand for things we need. And of course, people want residential because without residential, they cannot live anywhere. Please call said car the Wambulance. Where is that car? Here you go. Here you go, buddy. The Wambulance. Yeah, no. Wham. I guess it has to. Wambulance. The Wambulance. I wonder what their deal is. Like, I wonder if they're just going to stay here forever or... Okay, so I made one crucial error, though, is people can just turn around. They're not incentivized to stay because they can flee. So let's go ahead and replace this little thing we made here with a one-way road instead, so people can't do that. Okay, so we got the one-way. We selected the replace thing. Okay. And Yep, they liked... They're really coping well with things changing literally while they're driving over it. Sir, that right there is a one-way street. What are you doing? Yep, do your,
Program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Whole town, whole city, the whole county loses their mind because a bush is on fire. Citizens are asked to stay indoors. This could get ugly. This could get way worse before it gets better.
Had no idea I've been subbed this whole time. Worth it.
I'm so sorry, but also thank you. I was watching, not reading. I don't know how to read. I was watching a like hiker YouTuber who had to, like, if you go backpacking in the woods in a place where if you get injured no one can help you, you're supposed to bring like this little GPS thing that has like an alert button that you can push and like emergency personnel will be notified. And what I didn't realize is if you use that and like a helicopter has to pick you up, they send you a fatty bill of like how much that costs unless you have insurance for it. And she learned in that moment when she got the bill that she forgot to turn off the insurance for this and had been paying $10 a month for the past like 3 years. I'm waiting to see how this goes for one, but also, okay, we're going to get rid of this little part at the front so people can't just keep going around. But yeah, this YouTuber learned like, oh yeah, I had the insurance that I never turned off. Thank God. Okay. Oh yeah, this looks like this will work great. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. Whoa, whoa. Sir?
You're tuned into Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
There you go. There you go. Enjoy the trip. I really, really love that it tries to automatically connect the two pedestrian walkways by whatever logical means they could think of at the time. So not going across like a sane person, but instead just making life hard on everybody. Like this, I feel like these are designed so... Okay, I'm not attacking you if you're this kind of person, but it might sound that way. You know those people that run across, like they start to run across the sidewalk, and like across the crosswalk, and they get like 1/3 of the way through, and then they just walk the rest of the way because it was like a symbolic effort more than it was an actual trying to get across. That's what these are designed for. So you run a little bit and you're like, Okay, so now we have our basic little roadway possible. We need to give them an incentive to stay now. I'm sorry if I missed your messages, by the way. I will continue to try to read what I can. But it's not always possible, but I will try. So we're going to put down some residential first thing. Huh.
Oh my goodness, my cup runneth over. Yes.
Lefty Game Videos. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Hold on a second. I'm looking through my alerts real quick. I feel like, did I miss? I mentioned Windette. Was there another raid that I just totally didn't acknowledge? I can't remember now. I don't know. Yeah, I got tired from reading about running. It was just too much. I have to take a 5-minute break.
Reminds me of a slot car track.
Okay, where was I? There's a 300-foot sand dune by my hometown that is at a crazy steep angle, and at the top is a big sign giving you the details and telling you if you go down and can't get back up, it's like a $5,000 rescue. Now we're talking. You should be scolded before you even try. And then when it happens, you can be like, well, I better get the checkbook out. I better get my money order ready. Okay, so let's see. What kind of residential do we want? There's a demand for all of them. High, low, medium, density housing. And I like how, by the way, you can do North American or you can do non-North American if you want. But I think right now we're, well, wait. Do we want to be those people that in our American town, everything is European? Well, why don't we do both? What a silly question now that I think about it. We could be in both Eurotown and American town. So when I used to play these games as a child, I was so confused by low density housing because I thought low density, that must mean it's crappy housing, and high density is good because it's got the word high in it, and not the idea that it's like high density means like densely packed apartments and stuff like that, and like low density means you have like a single family home that you can live in where no one's walls touch you. I had it all backwards. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna add a little bit of residential stuff just so we can see it happen. Okay, you stare at this for a second. As you can see, there's already demand for people coming in. Why not make American roads with European roads? Oh my god. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can switch the direction of the roads. Still counting gold bars. Thank you for the resub. Cyanotic. Thank you for the prime. X Sync Frost. Thank you for the gift sub. To Chat 16. Kaylin. Thank you for the resub at tier 3. And the ever important message of... Thank you for that. Alligator Soup, thank you for the resub. Rundballin. Mr. Rundballin. Thank you for the sub. Schlub, thank you for the prime. Silas, thank you for the prime as well. Mr. Skidley. Thank you for the resub. I'm sorry again that you were subscribed this entire time. Sync Frost, thanks for the 21 bits. Yoshi Beats, thanks for the prime. Sync Frost, give it the 69 bits. Flood the city with sewage. Oh, we'll get there. Right now we're taking it easy so we can, we're there's just so much knowledge of us sitting and staring at things being built. Let's do it at 3 times speed. Or whatever the fastest speed is. Dark Galaxy Girl, thank you for the prime. Poismes, thank you for the prime. Adrax, thank you for the resub. Ryukion, thank you for the prime. Shiriaki Senpai, thanks for the prime. Oh shit, I missed so many. Louis Furious. Thank you for the resub. Kiwi Tail. Thanks for the resub as well. I think it's Ophelia, just spelled differently. Gareth Lore as well. Thank you for the 500 bits. How did you end up in the game demo of the Holy Gosh Darn? Excuse me? God, isn't this just the dream? One home. Hold on, there's a way I can get closer to this by using camera mode. One home. Creepy windows you can stare into. 2 trash cans, unlabeled. You know what? There is one thing I'm curious about. Well, actually, we can see it already. I said in my video that they fixed the shrubbery, and I'm not sure if they did yet. I'm sure it's coming, though. But I don't know. It looks, it still looks a little rough around the edges. Although it might be because we're so zoomed in that you're not supposed to be, like... At what point are they responsible if you want to get this close to shrubbery? Actually, the detail on the shrubs, not too bad. In a Gumby kind of way. But yeah, the textures. We like those textures. But yeah, that's actually something I really liked, even when I played like a much rougher build for the video that I did. Because, like, you know, they were still working on the game pretty feverishly. Like, what I'm playing right now is theoretically, I think, supposed to be the, like, the build everyone else will also be playing. Bernice, exactly. As long as they didn't mess up the mustache. If they touched the amazing, beautiful mustaches that are in the game, I will be very upset. Okay. So we're going to start with this just so we can get some infrastructure going. Have you updated the game? I have updated the game. So there's a couple of things we need to take care of course. No, nothing has electricity, nothing has sewer, nothing has water. These are all city services that we have to come up with for ourselves, I guess. Josh, I really want to make an animation of one of your videos, but it's hard to draw you because you don't have an avatar. Any ideas what I should use for you? I usually suggest just like a blue shape, since I used to use a blue silhouette on my old thumbnails and in my old little intro animation thing. Because that is actually me in that silhouette, so you could always use that. Or, yeah, use this cat. Okay, enough dicking around. Let's start with electricity, which feels really exciting, especially because it's raining. I think, okay, so we have a lot of different ways that we can go about electricity. Should we go overboard and just go straight for nuclear power first thing? Not do anything easy like wind turbines or a small coal plant, gas power, geothermal even, solar. The big plus of solar in this game, if I recall, is it's excruciatingly loud. Noise pollution high. Actually, all of these are noise pollution high. Yeah, so let's just take our nuclear power plant. Ah, yes, here we go.
Hello.
How, let's make it so it's like it's up front, everybody knows that it's here. So like, let's see where, so the road into town is Rosewood Street right here. How are solar panels loud? I think it's the whole infrastructure. Like the solar panels themselves aren't, but the infrastructure to do all of the processes it does ends up being like a very loud sound. I don't actually know how solar works in this particular way. I'm assuming a lot of it has to do with maybe cooling. That's how it sounds in the game anyway. Okay, so let's see. Let's hold on a second. There's a little loop here. There's no way, is there? Wouldn't that be great if I could like take the nuclear power plant and have it loop around? I mean, I know it's trying to tell me that I can't do that, but I sure would like to. But I guess I can't. But we are okay, so let's, well, this would destroy a lot of those houses. Let's move it ever so slightly back. Yes, like this. Actually, hold on. There's an entrance people have to use to drive into the facility, and I think it's on the side that's going to be facing the residential area. So let's just put this right here. Yeah. It is. So this is more or less the way people need to get in. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Right behind this guy's house. So hang on a second. I wonder if we have enough space to just make it so people can just drive. Hold on. Okay, back to the roads. Get the road anarchy mod when the full game comes out so you can put anything anywhere. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Okay, switch into gravel road. So we're just gonna have to cut through this house. That's just the way it goes. Okay, let's see. If I do this, is this gonna ruin everything, or will this actually... Okay, so it just chops off like a couple little blocks.
Blem.
Blem. I think that'll do. Yeah, I think that worked. I think that's gonna... Okay, hold on. We're getting messages from fake Twitter. But they're just... It's people complaining that there's no water services and no power and blem. And no mlem. Okay, hold on. Well, this kind of... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's so dark. No likey. Hold on. Just for now, just until we get this underway, I'm going to turn off, and thank God this is here. But I'm going to turn off day-night cycles just so we can see stuff a little bit longer. There it is. I hope it blinds us. Yep, there you go. Flashbang out. Welcome back. Okay, so in theory, we will now have... We don't have electricity, like, fully taken care of. I mean, just because you live... Oh my god, look at this poor person that has to live with their unit. Do you feel like this would tarnish being a homeowner? If, like, you've got your beautiful pool, you've got your outdoor shed...
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm and to follow
Rolling
the guidelines
blackouts. You mean they're
on the
rolling
city's website
blackouts?
on how to plan for these temporary events.
Is it really a temporary event if there's no infrastructure for power to begin
Local
with?
Authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible.
Yeah, to save water. I mean, that's something you always know, right? Shower with a friend.
Second Moon Radio Classical.
Just play more music, god damn.
Most modern music classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only
Shut up. Just shut up.
as guides.
I also hope that they never ever fix this. Like, I realize that there's a subset of people that are going to be constantly annoyed that, like,
Full volume.
like the parking spaces are like this. But this is how I want everything to be.
On to the next.
Just for this to be your reserved parking space, when it's just like you get the shit one and you're next to the guy with the raised truck so that you guys kind of just like touch tips the entire time. Ooh, or this, which I think is entirely off the ground. Yeah, see, this is the magic. This is the magic we wanted. Okay, anyway, the more important part is that we have our beautiful power plant. This nuclear power plant for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 homes. Feels like an adequate response. Okay, so now let us connect some power via some power lines. I think this is the side you can do it. There's two different sides. There's like the other side where you like attach the bigger good stuff, but this is just like, I just want to get power to the people like immediately. So let's take this and let's just, here you go. I think if I just put it, oh wait, that's right, I put it in the road. I thought, hold on. Has the game even changed? So I'm a bad person to ask for this because I didn't play a lot of City Skylines 1. My understanding is it's if you want to know like what specifically is different or what the developers are really excited about, you can, like, they did an AMA on Reddit where they actually talked about some of the things they fundamentally did different. My understanding is pathing is a huge one.
2, Buggy Boogaloo. Also, Cajun Kitsun says hi.
Hi! Hello! What are you fucks doing? What's all this turning around shit? How did this even happen? Who told you you could do that in the first place? I like how they're like, they get this far and they're like, I can't, I won't. I've seen most of your videos and love it all. That's awesome to hear. Thanks for watching. No wide Pringles command? Hold on, UC Game. Let me see if I can fix that for you. I might just not have that turned on. I might just not know how. How do I do that? How do I add the commands to make like... I didn't know you could turn that on. Yeah, neither did I, actually.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years. Okay, okay, hold on. We need to fix this right now. This is unacceptable that people don't want to go into my fair city. And I don't know what gives them the gall to think they can do that. So we're going to switch our roads back. Or we're going to switch back over to replace, and we're going to... I thought these all were one-ways. Oh, yes, this is the good stuff when it's two roads that force into one like this. Okay, and this also that should be one way all the way across. Oh, is it because I made this whole thing a one-way? Oh me. Let's switch the direction if we can. I actually can't remember what the button is. What if we just make it a two-way for just this little spot, and then this... Which part controls this right here? Who's responsible? Okay, here it is. Okay, so that... Okay, here's how we're going to do this. Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to delete this little part right here. Oh, you assholes. Okay, so I think they disappeared because they literally can't turn around, so they just, like, give up. So it's going to go straight this direction, and then it turns into this disaster. But what I want... Oh, I guess what I should do is I should just connect it over here, where we're going to turn it into a nice, punishing gravel road. And that'll connect over here. I don't give a shit if it's overlapping items. Your attitude is an overlapping item. Okay. Okay. There we go. Just like a real city. Make them go in a roundabout. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Why didn't I do any roundabouts? Everybody out. It's roundabout time. Okay. You get out of the way, too. I don't... Never... Nope. Yep. Okay. All right, it's roundabout o'clock.
Oh, hi, Joshua. How's kisses?
How's kisses? Always the best. Hello, Totally Mike. Kisses are great. Thank you for asking. Okay. Okay, so I think what we need to do is... No. Oh, God. Flashbang out. I'm sorry. I pushed road services because I was curious what it was. Josh, can you say hello to me? Hello, Dandy Man. Okay. 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 So this turns into a one-way. It comes in like this. And that one-way can also go like this. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. It's perfect, just like that. Awesome. Can I connect the roundabout to this?
I can't believe I'm late to the party.
Yep, that's exactly what I was hoping for. That is the roundabout I want. Hang on a quick second. Getting hot in here. Had to turn a fan on. Let's see how my computer is doing, by the way. Because I know performance is something people were worried about. I can tell you right now, this could be way worse. Hold on, I think you might actually be able to see this. I hope this works. Where's that button? Oh, I don't have a button for it, but I have it. Hold on. You should be able to see task thingy. There it is. That's not that bad. 47% CPU, 79% GPU. That's okay. 0% disk, 1% network. I don't know if that's a flex, but it feels like it. 80% on 13090. Yeah, well, so my understanding is that they're trying to lean into the GPU side instead of the CPU. I really couldn't... How much RAM? Or do I have a gazillion RAM? I think I only have I only have 64. Let me see if that's true. Did I just lie to everybody? Yeah, I only have 60, not only, but like, I feel like 64 is becoming a little more, like, a lot of people now have that. And a lot of people have like a shitload more. Anyway, let's see how people deal with this. As intended, great. Now, here's kind of what I was hoping for. Can you do a, can I, what can I do here? Do 2 roundabouts in 1 roundabout for optimal speed. I think we need to connect 1 roundabout with another roundabout, and then it'll do it. Hey, where the, what? Also, you can't park there. All right, hold on. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. This is, we're gonna get this, and we're gonna make it look beautiful. Maybe with or without roundabouts, we'll see. But wait, hang on a second. Are you telling me that if I do this, I was trying to figure out where the middle ground is, where like it starts to try to conjoin things. Oh, hey, Lollip. Thanks for swinging by and saying poop and then leaving again. That's my good buddy, Lollipop Jai. Also a streamer. I also have like a bajillion emotes that are devoted just to trying to annoy her on her stream. So, okay, I'm concerned with 2 things right now. I want to make roads that sort of obviously work to our favor, that are like really, really long. And I don't want them to connect too early. Okay, so I think that's the secret, is we need to spread it out just enough so that it doesn't like you can see it's like trying to connect further in, and I don't want it. Wait, can this go the other direction? What happens here? Do we just have 2 roads that just go at each other? Interesting. And if we just take this, does this turn into a stop? If we have another 1-way that goes like this, what does it all mean if you've got both roads are forcing you this way? I think that might work. UCA, I'll have to look a little bit later to see how it is that I set up the plus W thing. Actually, hold on one second. Maybe. One quick second.
Hello from the Grand Canyonero.
From the Grand Canyonero? Canyonero. Hello, Warzy. I hope you're having a great time at the Grand Canyon. I know there's a bunch of people that have either gone to, like, they went to TwitchCon, which was in Las Vegas. But close to Las Vegas is not just the Grand Canyonero, but also the Hoover Dam. Love how your voice is literally exactly as it is in the videos. As if you were using auto-tune. You caught me. Don't tell my wife. Okay, now over here is where we're gonna have a roundabout just to teach them a lesson. I also like that instead of going under these power lines, the road was like, nope, we're gonna do a little loopy over it. Like a worm trying to move. And now it's time for Roundabout Central. Hey, Lollip, are you still here? I bet you like this because you're British and you love roundabouts or some shit. Over in America, we don't like them because most people just don't seem to understand them. I used to live near a roundabout, and it was a nice pastime of mine to just watch people not know how to use it. It was lovely. Okay, so I think that's going to be perfect, and I also think that that's going to work. Oh, wait, I didn't connect it. I connected it to... Nope, no, Josh. That's not going to work at all. Okay, you need to actually... Well, wait. What happened to my roundabout, god damn it? Okay, we're going to actually just get rid of that part. And we're going to try the roundabout again. Wait, can I just put... Oh, fuck yeah. Roundabout in the sky? Roundabout where they added their own grass there? I can just hurl roundabouts all kinds of... Can I put a roundabout right here? How do... Yes, yes! I think this is all a one-way street too, so this just doesn't make one bit of difference. But I'm glad that you're allowed to do this at all.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
We're experiencing pending updates. I found another bottle of gin. My predecessor was fired, and he left so quickly he didn't have time to grab his old medicine. So his loss is my gain. And I'm just gonna dip into the supply and see if we can't figure out what's happening with the local brownout. Speaking of, have you cried in the shower recently? No way, we can't have that. We can't have a four-way stop. Not when everything could be a roundabout.
Let us move now from the musical page.
Let's go ahead and move away from the musical stuff to go back to the language of the stars. Once again, I'm talking about gin.
Whereas I make no apology for my erudite.
Okay.
Modesty demands
Okay.
that I...
Everything is finally connected, I think, as it should be. You know what this kind of looks like to me? This looks like a level up screen or like a skill upgrade screen in like a Final Fantasy game.
I do thank you for the
Which orb do I want to update to open up the new thing? Or how about I just don't upgrade any of them because it's too overwhelming.
From my homeland,
It's all just too much.
Speaks to the anguish of my road.
Okay. Where's all them cars?
There now, my good fellow. Chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps.
How do I shut this guy up?
Just for you, and I
Huh.
do hope it
Come here, you.
calms your aching
Let's follow you into town and see how this goes.
modest desolation.
We'll send you a question with bits a while back. All right, hold tight, salt pile. Let me take a gander. While this person yammers on, because if there's one thing we want in our video games, it is fake banter.
Showing no signs of letting up.
I don't like the sound of that, Glenda.
We'll be back after this.
Just play some goddamn music. Now Twitch is allowing oh, thank you, Coffee. That really helps. I may not. I don't know. I haven't really thought too hard about it yet. Oh yeah, you're gonna go in there. You're gonna go easy. Okay, good, great. Ooh. You know, I actually really enjoy that it actually does its whole route and find its way out again. And now onward to Roundabout City. Click radio button in bottom right. 2, uncheck ads. God, you goddamn legends. Oh, this one right here. Shit. For a moment there, I thought the button only allows you to keep ads on. Like, it's just there to let you know.
You're listening to Second Moon.
Really? Really? Okay. Okay, do we want to go... Yeah, can I just go at the ads only channel, please? Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one is, like, the best music to cry to. Too much like The Sims.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling
What?
blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm
What
during these breaks in service
the
and to follow the guidelines
fuck?
on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary...
Look, when I say no ads, that means nothing. I don't want to know if a nuke is about to hit. I don't want to know if there's an Amber Alert in the area. I want to hear nothing. Just sweet, sweet music. Okay, I guess we're staying on. Well, let's move to let's see. How about... Yeah, music nonstop, and then this woman just talks nonstop. Okay, anyway, so we have a nice bustling city with no power, and this house is already condemned. Excuse me, abandoned. But the point being is that they have electricity, okay? So things are going okay. PSAs are not ads. Oof. You're not an ad. Got him. Okay, so now let's do some water. Here's the water right here. We just need to get it to the people. That's how it works. Your roundabouts are too simple. They need branching paths that lead to the same area. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. So, like, take this one. Add another one-way. And have it go, like this. And then... like this. And then... oh, shit. All right, hold on. And then... you don't want me to build there, huh? Hold on. I need to buy this little piece of thingamabob. All right, we're going to buy that, and we're going to buy that. Okay, great. We expanded our city. Now it can't hold us back. And now take this part. Give it just a little something like this. And then lower it all the way down. And try to shove it into this. This is a crowded roundabout. Yeah, like that? Did I do good? Is that what you meant? Did I even connect it to the same roundabout? What the f... all right, hold on. There we go. Can I... No, I didn't I didn't do it right. I get 2 in the moment and I don't realize that the roundabout like evaporates. What if I go ahead and just add... no, just that's the... oh, you motherfucker. Okay, hold on. Now let's take this one. Go out like this. Okay, and then like that. Yes, is this what we're talking about? Is this more of what you wanted? Is this it? Is that what you wanted? Yeah, let's keep going with this. Can you don't? What do you mean? What I don't like is they... oh, hold on. We need to make this... there's no... they're not incentivized, obviously, to use this because it goes the other direction. So, obviously, we need to replace that with a 3... no, not a 3-lane road. Just a good old-fashioned... wait, hold on. What else do we have here? Can we just... there's no way, right, that we can just shove a 5-lane asymmetric road in this one little spot right here? That's not possible. Oh, man. Look how it jiggles around. Okay. And go! My God, it's a thing of beauty where your roundabout switches into a 5-lane road for just that one little spot. Wait, can we make these smaller then? Can we make all the rest of these one-way, like, just tiny again? Replace. Don't give me that. Stop losing your mind, game. Like, what if I make that a one? Can I?
A whole 13 months. Lucky
I guess
me.
they're already one-ways. Okay, so now I think we need to pepper some some of these 5-ways a couple different places. I'm buying it now when I now see it has jiggle physics. Yeah, that they should put that on the back of the box, right? That if there's one, like, that's the Steam quote. Now with jiggle physics. Okay. So yeah, that was a great idea. I think it's time to add some more. Also, my understanding is if you like rain, you're going to enjoy this game because there's a lot of rain like all the time. At least that's been my experience. Okay, maybe all the time is kind of an overstatement. What I'm saying is you should enjoy, yeah, Britain Simulator. There you go. Oh, yeah. And now we need to make... for some reason, I read Umber Street. I immediately read that as Unabomber Street. And I thought, that's an odd choice to have auto-generated into the game. What other kind of roads do we have here? 8-lane? 7-lane one-way? You don't say. Okay, so one of these is going to be a... Oh my god. Let me make it, please. Don't give me the red lines like I'm not supposed to do that. How about right here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, check it. Check it out. The roundabout, the one lane roundabout goes around here like this, splits into 8 lanes for just this one section, and then it forces back. I feel like we are heavily incentivized to get people moving into this city. Just wait. You're not going this way, are you? Okay, I've confused myself. I don't know if anyone ever is going to end up going this way. Because they would have to go... Is there literally any way people can go over there? They would have to, like... We have to put a store here or something that people have to go to, I think. Okay, hold on. We got to see. So people are going this way, and then they would go this way. So they need a reason to go... Okay, so now we just need to... I'm sorry, but we need to get rid of this roundabout so that we can force people over to this roundabout. Put the hospital right there? Excellent suggestion. Okay, the question is where, because, like, I need people to go... Okay, so I guess the hospital would need to be, like, right here is probably a good place for the hospital. Ugh, flashbang out. Okay. Medical clinic, no. Hospital, yes. Health research, no. Disease control, no. We're not that fancy. We just need a hospital. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to... Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, actually, is... I'm going to take this road away. Make a road that looks like a roller coaster. Well, we're kind of there. The game doesn't want you to do too many... Oh my god, it's so tempting. It's so tempting to just go, you know, why am I not doing it? Why wouldn't we just switch it so like half the roads are 8 lane? Like, why wouldn't we just have it so this off-ramp here just switches temporarily into an 8 lane? So for this one thing, you can feel so free. You could be like, oh my god, I can just do anything I want. I feel single again. And then you just go right back over into the 1 lane. God, what a luxury. Okay. So yes, we're going to build our hospital over yonder here. We're going to make it just a simple one way to get out of here. Okay, easy. Hold on. Is it going to do the squigglies? It is going to do the squigglies. Okay, so... And let's also make this turn as tight as we can. I'm trying... So basically, if you look over on the far left where you can see the hinging point, I'm trying to make it as sharp as we can and as long as we can where the game will allow it. I guess you can't make it that sharp, but I guess that'll do. And now, let's pepper in a couple of these 8-laners. Oh my god, look how fucking fancy we can get with these, like, intersections. Like, look at this. Like, I'm so happy that it just gives you this, like, Dr. Scale looking thing. I love it, because once again, I think that there is, like, 2 tiers of how people look at this game. There's people that are like, yes, just do whatever, who cares? And then there's people that are, like, deeply concerned with having real options and making beautiful cities with, like, awesome landscaping. And there's no wrong way, obviously. It's just... Okay, 6 lane, no. We're not amateurs. Okay, so let's see. So I think making that turn, we should be going from 8. Why can't I? Invalid shape, your attitude... There we go. Okay, so... In fact, I would say it almost makes more sense if we make a section of this all 8 lanes... So that when it chokes down here... I'm trying to decide, because I want to make sure 8-lane roundabout. I don't think it'll... Well, maybe it'll let me. Let's see. Oh my god. I like how part of it is, it's like, yeah, some of this will work, but not all of it, you psychopath. Look at this. Is it because this thing is in the way? Because if so, this is a solvable problem. Okay, so now let's see. Can we turn this into a sumptuous 8-laner? I don't get what it's throwing a fit about. It keeps saying invalid shape. Although I guess it's not this roundabout specifically. It's just this over here. Oh, wait. I think we found it. Ooh. There we go. So it goes around. So people are still sticking to that, which you know what that means. We got to problem solve this. So first I'm going to move this roadside out of the way here. Because we're going to need that space. Sure, have an 8-lane. What do I care? There you go. Okay, so... But I want that extra space. Oh, I like how they just hop on over here like that. Because I don't want people to just skip past it, right? We need them to go through this as much as possible. So no more of that, at least in that particular form. One way. Go right. Yep, like that. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, now it's gonna have to go through this and then all the way around. So hopefully that gives a little added benefit to when people have to go through this. Hopefully. I guess right now there's not enough cars for this to... I feel like that could get gummed up pretty quick though if we like there's not enough cars yet to make any particular kind of jam. But what I'm hoping is once things sort of get... If there's more traffic going through our city, then we can come up with more choke points like this one. Yeah, okay. This might be a good choke point. This is people trying to get out of here. Wait. I think I know what we can do. Also, if I haven't come back and said thank you for a sub or bits, just know that I really appreciate it. I'm definitely going to try to go back and read everything. And just know that I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so over in road, let's see. I think I clicked on, what is it? Where road services. Sorry about the blindingness, but I think we're going to have to start using traffic lights and stop signs. Stop signs more so because, you know, traffic lights might help keep... things might get better from... Oh, yeah. Okay. Stop sign here. Where is it even putting the stop signs? Okay, so there's a stop sign there. I'm not even...
Roundabout.
Like, I'm just trying to put it down, and I feel... Do you see these, like, the numbers flying across every time I do this? It's trying desperately to define the speed limit. Definitely one right here. So, hang on. It doesn't want to put it there. Can I put a light? Crosswalk. Okay, so I put it with this. Okay, there's a light now. Can I put a stop sign as well? Okay, now there's this. Okay. Okay, things are getting better. Air quote better. Excuse me. Nope, that did it over there. Okay, so put a red light at the end of the 8-lane exit to stick. Okay, so we can definitely try that. Okay, so now this has a stop, which has got to be just crazy making. And that's going to make a lot more sense when we become a pedestrian-centric city. Wait, did I put a light? Have I gone crazy? Silly me. Have a stop sign. Okay, there you go. So you're implying I should put like... So, will it... I clicked the button and I'm not really quite sure what is happening here. I'm going to assume that it's not really putting it down until I give it a couple more. Here we go. Okay, so, oh my god, can we actually just put a stop sign right here? Will this work? I just want it so bad. Where else? This might do just as well, actually. It'll definitely help. Okay, so anyway, we'll let a lot of those things just kind of put pedestrian crossing on 8 lanes. Let's see. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Geo plus Geo plus plus Geo plus plus Geo plus
Hello,
plus Geo
Cajun.
plus plus. It's surely longer than that, right?
We don't want this to be a goddamn yield. We want this to be anything but a yield. Okay, maybe right here. At this disaster. Yes, please. Yes, please, God. I'm not really sure what the rules are. I mean, I'm sure that there's a reason for why it doesn't want me to just switch this to like a stop sign. Or rather, there's like specific rules for how this is supposed to work. Doesn't mean we can't keep trying though. Like, I thought maybe it's like a specific place to like highlight, because some places work that way. Where like if, well, how did I get that one there? Maybe that's how it's defined, is if you click on the roundabout to place something, it just places it at the beginning like that. But if that's the case, shouldn't this one also turn into a stop sign? Not sure. Too close to a roundabout? I would believe that if that were the case, yeah. But the important part is that everyone is stopped as often as possible so they can... Well, I guess that might actually help traffic, right? If there's stop signs constantly. But as long as everybody's just like struggling, that's the part I really care about. Okay. Now let's try to up the traffic a little bit. Well, I guess we have to finish up what we're doing here. So things need electricity. What do you mean you don't have electricity? Didn't I? Oh, I deleted the electricity. That's right. Okay. Electricity, real quick. Take that, shove it into the street. Which I'm trying desperately to do. Overlapping items. I don't give a fuck. Just do it. Your problems are not my problems, God damn it.
Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface
Geoface Bank, let me eat you.
Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface Bank, let me eat you.
Geoface Bank, let me eat you. Geoface Bank, let me eat you. How's the hospital doing? Oh yeah, the hospital. Where is that? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me back on track. I feel like you need to know this, chat. But at where I currently live, I had to move my entire recording space because I was in a basement, and then I learned where I'm living has a pretty serious radon problem. And radon gas is like an invisible, like radioactive gas that can build up in homes. And there's solutions, but like it's one of those things where if you don't take care of it, you know, fast forward 30 years of breathing it in, it can have like really bad complications with cancer and things like that. So it doesn't help entirely, but I promptly moved out of the basement and moved up to our second story instead. But in this room in particular where I plugged my computer into, I think it's because it's like on the same wall as where, it's like on the same, I'm going to sound like an idiot when I say this because I don't know how wiring works in houses, but like the outlet is right next to the light switch, so I'm assuming that they share a circuit, possibly, if that makes any sense. Is it toasty? It's hot as fuck in here now. But I have there's like a dimmer switch in this room, and I've always noticed this happens in houses with dimmer switches, but like my computer right now is pulling so much power because of City Skylines that the light above, like the overhead light, is flickering constantly. So I'm just kind of living with it, where whenever I'm like recording a really like power hungry game, or that like really revs up the computer, or if I'm like exporting something from Premiere, like the lights just start flickering and I'm like, I guess this is just how we live now. Like, I know that there's solutions to this, I just haven't done anything about it yet. Let me put this, there you go. Big beautiful hospital. That's God telling you to stop this abomination. No, I will not. Not when I need to still connect the electricity. Okay, you connect right. Did I miss? No, I didn't miss. I did it. The electricity is all going from this into there. And then it's going into our entire city structure of very few houses. A UPS is nice for handling the load. It isn't a UPS. Let's see what the UPS says right now. It says 600 watt going through the UPS. Would you consider that a lot or a little? Best YouTuber in the world would prefer to see you live stream there too. Will it ever happen? It may not. I haven't really looked into it too much for when it comes to YouTube. Well, I'm not going to say no, but I just haven't thought about it. That's not a lot? Well, then then the light switch is really the quitter here, if we think about it. Okay, so hospital is here, but it needs all the same services, so hang on. Let's get water going.
Dixec fast wave hi. Nice to see you, mythical streamer.
Thank you, Magical Tats. Okay, so the way water works in this game is you basically, well, for what we're about to do anyway, is you just pull the water from the river and you send it to homes or whatever, and it like I'm sure there's like magical treatments or some shit that go through it. But of course, when we do sewage, we can dump the sewage back into the ocean and or the river, and we know how this goes, which is, as we all would like to do, is we can take that sewage pipe and put it somewhere where we can breathe it, pull it back into the city water supply. Although I've already kind of done that, and that's like a done thing, which I'm not against doing it again. But my thought is to see if I can put that sewage pipe somewhere else for just an attempt. So for right now, here's our thing that's going to pull the water. So where all of our water is going to come from. Oh, you need a road, do you? Well, I've got just the thing for you. Nuclear waste should help neutralize sewage. I assume you're joking, but I feel like that could also really, truly be a thing. I don't get what is overlapping here. Oh, it's it's these things again. It's these power lines again. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to, go up and then over and then down and then over to this. And that still didn't connect where it needed to, I don't think. Dead end? Oh, because it's a one-way. You're right. You're right. This needs to go back. I forgot. Okay, so let's take that like that, and then we'll just raise this again. Do a little loop-de-loop, and then connect it back. Let's see. Ooh, to this roundabout. Yes. Yes. Did you receive a code from the devs? I can't wait for this game to release tomorrow. I did. They're sponsoring this video. Well, not the devs, the publisher. I guess it's, for our purposes, it's kind of the same thing. But this is sponsored by Paradox. They wanted me to play the game. They also sponsored me to do a video on YouTube, which I did a little bit ago. It was really great. Like, not to just like start, getting all ooh-woo for Paradox, but they've of all the people that I've done sponsorships with, Paradox has got to be one of the most hands-off ones, where I send these videos where I'm like, I'm expecting them to want to make some corrections. If I were them, I would want to make some corrections. And they're like, nope, looks good. I'm like, okay, sweet. Thanks for believing in me. But I feel like they know what they signed up for. They know what they were asking of someone like me. And it's like, yep. We thought you would do this and you did it. Thumbs up. What time does it release? Hold on. I think it releases at like the normal time that things release on Steam, when it's not like when it's not like a rolling release window per region. I think it's like there's one time. Hold on, let me just look. I want to say it was 6 p.m. British time. Yeah, it releases at normal time. Don't you know what that means? Hang on. Steam. 1800? Is that what I said? Is that what you said? Who goes there? Cities Skylines 2. Let's see what it just says when I go to it. Wait, why am I not just showing you all this? Don't I have a button for this? Let's see. Firefox. Firefox. Say hola to fire. Oh, thanks. Okay. Oh, should we just play Rust?
2
Okay.
years of calm and rational gaming.
There
work,
it is.
And thanks for introducing us to many other great creators.
Hey, you're welcome. 2 years of common yeah, all those things. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all the people that I've met through the streaming space. It's a lot easier, I would say, to meet. I just started scrolling around. Releases in approximately well, that doesn't help me. 17 hours. That is so much math. So game will unlock in 17 hours. What does that mean? So if it's 6:14 p.m. and you add 5, that becomes 11 p.m. And then you add 12, that becomes 11 a.m. So releases at 11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern. Which is 8 a.m. Pacific. Which is 6 p.m. CEST. 7 hours 45 minutes? Use world time. That's what I should be doing, is using world time, buddy. But now I'm curious, does it release in 17 hours or 17 hours 45 minutes?
Emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Oh my god, is this guy bitching again?
Forests are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous.
Oh wow. Everybody run. Everybody duck and okay. It's getting a little more serious now. Now that we got 2 fires. In Xbox app, it says 17 hours, 45 minutes. Okay. So that means you add 45, so it would make that 7 p.m. And then you add 5 would be midnight. And then you add 12 would be 12 noon Eastern. 9 a.m. Pacific. Has any of this helped anybody? Has this has helped, right? I think we can conclude that what we said initially was correct, which is, what time does this release? It releases at normal time. Duh. Hold on. You know what this thing needs? You know what I think will probably help this fire? It needs a little rain, right? I think that's probably the case, right? So I should probably test the hype chat alert again, just to make sure things are working as intended. Did that rain help? I don't know if anyone saw it. It's helping? Okay, excellent. We did it. I love when I look over in chat and just see, oh good, it's back. You know, does it feel like this fire is only a problem because we're paying attention to it? It feels like the other one just kind of quit on us. I think the only reason this one's still here is because we're giving it any attention at all. And just like a child, my mom used to love to tell me this story about how when I was like 5, I would throw a tantrum in the grocery store, and her response to dealing with this was she would just leave me in the aisle and just go somewhere else and just keep shopping. And sure enough, I would just, once I didn't have any attention, I would just pick myself up and just try to figure out where she went. That explains so much. How dare you, Love Sicko? You're correct. You're correct. Okay, so this is not... Okay. That's right. I was over here trying to make this...
This town reminds me of when I went to Montreal.
Trying to... The Bishop. Esquire. Thank you for the resub. Is this what I've been to Montreal. Although I didn't do anything with do you mean the fires? Okay, maybe this will do it. Nope, that didn't do it. Yes, we did it. It couldn't be more simple. I think, okay, this is a one-way that connects to another one-way.
Oh my goodness, my cup runneth over. Yes.
Thanks, Flange Muffler. Really appreciate that. Hey, and also 6 minutes ago, thanks Bleach Drinker 69420 for the Prime. Okay, so now this thing has all it needs, which is to say electricity and roads. So in theory, now all we need to do is connect a water pipe and everything's good to go. In fact, the water pipe is already connected. We can see it coursing through the veins of our roads, going all over the city. And more specifically, going to these lovely folk who may or may not be living there now. It's hard to say. What is the population of our city? 3. The population of our city after an hour and some change is 3 people. Five gifted subs, great value for the hours of entertainment I've had watching Josh's videos on YouTube. I appreciate that, Flange Muffler. Thank you. That's one of the things I really do enjoy about YouTube is that there's... my wife actually just said this the other day because she watches a lot of YouTube on like on our TV. And she's just like, man, the quality of YouTube just gets higher and higher all the time. Like the kinds of stuff people are making and like how much of it there is to watch is just going up and up all the time. And like I would even say that my stuff is like I try to like edit it well and produce it well, but it's like I don't even think I'm in the same league as some people that have like a whole team and it's like better, like it's better, it's at least equal to production value that you'd see on TV. And it's just like, this is wild. You can just open this stuff up and just have access to so much stuff. Or like she watches like this woman that just like buys and restores old furniture, and it's just like, yeah, this is like power washing for restoration furniture. It's the best. I'm getting behind on myself here. I need to start attaching sewage pipes. So let's do some sewage treatment. Sewage outlet. Here we go. So we could put our sewage outlet like over here so the water, which is these arrows, flows all the way back down to our water supply. Or can I put a little water thing in the middle of this roundabout? Can I sort that? I still find it crazy that a lot of people are using AI tools for editing and whatnot. I mean, to be honest, depending on, I mean, I think I know what you're saying in the sense of like, there's like videos that are like start to finish AI generated, and those obviously feel really weird and a little frustrating, especially when you like, my wife and I have also noticed this where we're watching a video and we can't quite tell if the narration is AI generated or not. And I would say, I mean, what she and I agreed upon is if we know it's generated or we know it's not, that is so much better than when you can't tell, because then you're just distracted. But like I used to watch a lot of those like movie recap sites, and if you know it's all AI generated, like it's all TTS voice, and it's like, it's fine. I know exactly what it is. I don't really have a problem with, like, I've accepted it immediately. But like, if you're like, is it? It's like, I just find that's all I'm thinking about is like, I don't know if it is. You're AI generated. Wow. Wow. Thanks. This is more business related than anything else, but I'm working on getting some of my videos localized so that they're dubbed in other languages, because that's something that YouTube is now allowing, where you can take your old videos and you can add new audio tracks to them. And I sat there and really wondered what would be more acceptable. By the way, I'm looking for the landscaping tool, which I've moused over about 1,000 times. But I started to wonder, what is more acceptable? Hiring someone to dub it over, or train my own voice in an AI and have that voice speak in Spanish, as an example. And I think what we all concluded is just hire someone to do the voice. But like, we'll see. Well, the problem also with AI generating it is it's like, I don't actually speak Spanish or German. And so if I like, if I do that, if I translate it that way, I have no way to vet that. Like, I just hope it works and hope it sounds okay, but I can't ever actually know. Whereas going through a service is probably like a lot better for that. AI Josh voice spooked me a bit, especially the rap video. Yeah, and it's getting a little scary, especially because that stuff isn't sanctioned, right? Like that can make it a little rough to figure out like the boundaries of what is acceptable. What are these things? Okay. Level the train. No. Slope. No. Soften. No. Shift. Okay. I think this is it. We need to make this smaller though. Can we get an English dub for the videos too? It's just like get someone else. It's like, we're sick of this bullshit. Isn't there like a Nolan North option that you can just have for these videos? Okay, hold on. Before I go nuts, okay, great. Just what I was hoping for. I guess that's staying. How do I lower it? Oh, it's the right mouse button. Okay, so. Come on. Okay, so you can't mess with this. But I can put it like. Okay, good. Good. Your voice is really key to the narration of your content. It wouldn't be anywhere near the same quality without you doing the narration. Yeah, and it's kind of I mean, ideally, like, what I would love is if I could just, install into my brain new languages and I would just dub it myself. And so it's like a weird middle ground where it's like, well, and also, some of these dubs already exist. Like, I think some people have taken it upon themselves to just, like, localize it in Chinese and put it on different sites that my videos aren't on so that they can enjoy it, and I totally get it. And I think for those audiences, it's kind of like, well, watching an anime in Japanese with subtitles is probably preferable almost all the time, but I can see there being made a case for use the dubbing, and it's probably not the end of the world. But, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong to this. Why don't you get it translated professionally and then feed the translation into your AI voice track? Thought about this too. That may one day be the route, but it's hard to know what the creep factor is going to end up being on stuff like this, because it might be something where people are like, yeah, that seems fine, but then but there might be the case where everyone's like, this is very upsetting for some reason to hear, and we wouldn't know it until we heard it, and then we're just like, oh no, don't like that at all. Or it might have the same problem where everyone's sitting there being like, does he speak that now? Has he always spoke German? Okay. I can't remember how to get water in here. I can't remember if there's a magical way that I can just add water. So I'm going to do it the only way I know how, which is we're going to see if we can get a nice little canal over to the source. T-Pain auto-tune. Now we're talking, actually. UC I was way overthinking this. I was thinking about all this like emerging tech when really the answer to most of life's problems is probably T-Pain. Okay, hold on. We got to erase this road, I think. Oh, nope, no, we didn't. There was already... it actually was underneath it.
I have subscribed for twice as many months as streams I have seen.
I'm so sorry. Please, no, I wish I streamed more. But Surreal Go, thank you for that. And Janie Beans, thanks for the 100 bits. What's this? A Joshua L. Game It Out?
There's one game you should definitely play with friends. It's called Spanky on Steam.
Did you just make up a game, Mama Luigi? It's called Spanky. All right, hold on. Steam. I hope this is pornography. Oh my god. Spanky is a slap-happy butt physics multiplayer game that brings fluid booty movement mechanics to fun arenas, allowing you to compete in a variety of fast-paced booty slapping party games with up to 7 friends. God, everyone's so juicy. Amazing. Thank you for this recommendation. I'll keep this in my headcanon forever. Okay, where was I?
How backburnered is the long drive in your life, Sir Lord Jostington?
It's a little on the back burner. I like to just, whatever feels right in the moment, kind of a thing when it comes to game selection. And I think that at least for the time, I feel like it's run its course for what whoops, wrong direction. Yeah, look at those dumpies. Hey, can anyone tell me when Desert Ice did that hype chat, did it start raining again? Did it rain? Did the raining happen? Thank God. Thank God, that's all it takes. I love that on the Twitch options, like for how much crap goes on your screen, they have like several. Wait, did I just see the water? Is the water down there? Has the water been there all along? Why does it keep evading me? Don't escape. Why do you run from me? Okay, I guess we need to get to the lake. But like, if you have settings, why would you ever not just do extreme for everything? I don't get it. Oh, you know what? Let's make life simple. Let's go around like this. There you go. There you go. Yeah, get in there. No, what did I push? There we go. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. I like this station's music that all sounds kind of like, it makes it feel like this is much more sneaky than it needs to be, doing some city building. How is the citizenry? We have 4 people now. Hey, thanks for the hype chat. You made it rain for $1. Yeah, there's supposed to be a noise actually, but I turned it off so I could spam it. Otherwise it would spam the noise. I'll turn the noise back on. Here, I wonder, can I replay a hype chat? If I can, I don't know how. Which feels good, doesn't it? Hold on, maybe that's in my options here. I click this. Nuck Nyan, thank you for the hype chat as well. How? There has to be a way to replay these, right? I don't think there is. I don't know how to do it. Why can I not see it? So I think it's... Oh, there you go. That was really loud, wasn't it? I need to turn that down a little bit, don't I? Yeah, that feels like that might be a little too loud. I mean, it's at halfway. I could definitely make it louder. You asked for it. Okay, I'll turn it down. Can we change the sound to something more fun? You mean because this makes you kind of want to like throw up inside? I get it. All right, hold on. Let me... What do we... So I was going to do a Nokia ringtone, but I mean, I spent, you know, a handful of seconds trying to think about this. What noise would we... It feels like I turned on my PS3. It does have that vibe, doesn't it? Nancy Drew Yum. Are you serious? Let me see if I can find that. Nancy Drew game Yum sound effect. This is what I'm Googling. Oh my God. Sound effects and Nancy's thinking noises. This is from Reddit. I can't believe that this is actually a thing. From the Nancy Drew subreddit. What is happening here? How? I would unironically love if you streamed a Nancy Drew game one day. Hell, why not? We should definitely do it. Okay, hold on. Water stopped flowing? You're right. What happened here? Wrong thing. God, I'm a geriatric. Okay, there we go. Just keep on flowing. And since this won't make a difference, but we can carve some stuff out here. Do you ever do this when you're like in the shower? If you have like a glass shower, glass part anywhere in there. Creator dashboard, alerts tab, make sure the live alerts controls toggle is enabled. Make sure the live... Desert Ice, I love how you're basically teaching me how to navigate Twitch. Now, Josh. The thing on your right that moves around is called a mouse. And if you use that, you can adventure all over what they call the screen. And there's so many different journeys you can take. You can go up, you can go down, left fucking right. All right, Crater Dashboard, Alerts tab. All right, Crater Dashboard, Alert tab. Make sure Alerts tab.
Second stream this
Oh.
year ton.
So my window wasn't big enough. I had to scroll all the way over to the right. Just it was perfectly off, like off frame from the window. It was like it was meant to be hidden from just me and me only. I like to think Josh still uses those red button trackpads. Oh, you mean like the little nubbins on the IBM ThinkPads? You know, I love those things, but they sucked. Whenever people tell me they live by them, I'm like, get with the times, Grandpa. Okay, come on. We need more water. What's happening to all the water? Maybe I made it go too low. Let's bring it back up. Okay, that was probably... Okay. 43rd Uber Orange, thank you for the $8.50 Australian dollars, which I believe is... How much is that? I mean, I'm appreciative no matter what. I think I missed a couple others in there too. Hold on, I need to click back now. Back to Stream Manager. Well, there's Desert Ice who gave me the tip, which was obviously appreciated. Link's Broken Ankles, thank you. Mr. Sim, Renese. This is the only way I'll see rain where I live.
Happy birthday.
Do you live in... I mean, I'm not trying to dox you. I was going to say, you must live somewhere like California. Okay, so we're... You know, there's probably a much easier way I could be doing this than making this menacing thing. Okay, hold on. Renee's, I miss California. I know that well, I guess everybody, you know, home is where home is. And so if you don't live somewhere you like and you want to be where you're used to living, then it doesn't really matter where that place is, because home is home. And for me, since I was born and raised in California, there's definitely, and I don't live there anymore, there are times where I'm like, come back to me, California. Not to say there isn't a bunch of bullshit that happens in California. So I was trying to level it, and I'm not sure if this did quite the job I was hoping for, but it's doing something. Come back to the West Coast. I would love to. Home is where the in and out is. I have learned... Fuck California, I hate it here. I do think there's many reasons to also complain about it. And when I lived there, I complained all the time. But now I kind of miss it. So maybe it's more like it's easier to complain about what you have or what you don't have than what you do. Not about everything, obviously, but maybe this one specific thing, that's just how it ends up being. Home is where the home is where the home is. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. California girls. Thank you. Thank you for that contribution. California is fantastic, except for the things that are not fantastic. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, so I guess I do have to remove the road in order to get this to go underneath it. Okay. What's gonna happen to this car? Just say, oh, it was about to sail over and now it's parked over here, waiting for the act of God to stop. I think what I'm gonna do, this is so much work just to get a little bit of water over here. I heard gas was up to $10 in California. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I have to admit, I do now live in a state where gas is significantly cheaper, and I kind of forgot about that until my wife was actually in California, or not California, but she was on the West Coast kind of recently, and was like, dude, you're not going to believe what gas prices are like over here. And I was like, oh, hadn't thought about that in a while, but you're right. You know what this city needs is fractal roundabouts? I'm looking up fract. Thank you. This noise could be the Android default alarm. Does anyone know what this noise is? Oh my god, this looks complex to make some fractals.
Dang, can't believe it's been 30 months. What a long, very strange trip it's been.
As someone who lives in San Francisco, everyone who lives here loves to complain about San Francisco, yet never leaves. I believe, yeah, it's a Windows startup noise. I believe it's the Windows 98 startup noise. At this point, I kind of base it on what makes me feel the most ill, or like what level of ill I feel when I hear it. As weird as that sounds, like what takes me back to a place in my life that has a specific feeling of like high school. And I'm not saying I felt ill in high school, but I just mean like it feels like such a shot back into the past. That it's like, oh, I'm being transported. I feel so uneven and uncomfortable. Why? Maybe if this is more open. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, get in there. Get all... just swish around with the consistency of Jell-O. It's perfect. God, our city has only 2 people in it. We've done some really, really good work today. I like how all I wanted was to have a nice little pool here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, hello, Josh. You could use a water pump to fill hole. Is that true? Hold, please. Tell me more about these water pumps, game. The water pumping station? Groundwater pumping extracts water from the underground deposits and delivers to the city via water pipes. Can be upgraded. Nope. Extracts water from lakes, rivers, blah, 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 blah. Pumps in the city's water network. Is that the one? As you can see, I've spent very little time playing City Skylines. What is your favorite game you've played? Probably it continues to be Ultima 7. Which I can't recommend.
Well, 18 months. That's like a lot of months.
I both can't recommend it enough, and I can't recommend it at all. Because it's one of those games that was really good when it came out, and is so unbelievably hard to play now, that I can't possibly recommend it. Like, it's just so rough to play. Did we finish the hospital? We did. It's right over here. It doesn't have any services yet. Have I played Baldur's Gate 3? I haven't yet. That's one of those things that I feel like is going to be a for me game, and I just haven't gotten around to it. What the fuck is this icon? Lack of high-skill labor. I don't give a shit. We also have a lack of people in the city. And also, I forgot to reconnect this road. All right, you fucks. All right, hold on. We need to back it up a little bit. So there is someone who is in theory working on like they're redoing the engine for Ultima 7 to be a little bit more user friendly for today. And if that ever actually, I mean, like, you know, it's like a side project for this person, so it's like there shouldn't be any pressure that this person actually finishes it. But if they do like see it to its conclusion and it's like much easier to stream, I would definitely do it because it's still a fun and interesting game. But it also runs at like 10 frames a second and is just really hard on the eyes. Like, I've talked to Lollip, my friend Lollipop Jai, another streamer, about it constantly. She's like, let me see it. So I like streamed a little bit for just her on Discord, and she's like, Josh, I know you love this game, but it kind of looks like shit. I was like, I know it does. I know. Okay, city's flowing again. I guess we'll just dump it into this thing. It's not as exciting, but we'll just put it there for now. No people equals no complaints. Exactly. Runs at 10 frames per second. So yeah, it's a good steady 10 frames per second. And because you have to play it in DOS, well, you don't have to, but one way to play it is in DOSBox because it's a DOS game from that era. You can ramp up the emulated CPU speed and the game can go even faster. Okay, sewage outlet.
Geoline.
Come on.
Geoline.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. There's actually a game that I used to play from way back in the day called The Seventh Guest. It was like a puzzle game that came out around the same time as Myst, if you remember that game. It's like Myst and the Seventh Guest are two games that like kicked off the like multimedia revolution where everyone started buying CD drives for their computers. Anyway, they just released Seventh Guest VR, which I was like, oh, is this going to be terrible or is this going to be good? But I bought it and have been playing it, and it's really quite good. It's shockingly good. Okay, so now we have water, we have sewage, sort of. This person's claiming there's not backed up sewer. The sewage system is not able to drain all the wastewater being produced. Look, I'm sorry that you like to eat shit-centric food, okay? That's why we're changing your house from 300 Sterling Street. Fiber Home 3000. Can you imagine if the mayor could just swing by and just be like, right, you don't have this address anymore. Here's what you have to use from now on. Okay, so what I wanted to do was we're gonna now close this off using the leveling tool. Yes, great. Yes, great, good. Yes, good. Yes, good. Fill it up. Oh, thank you. Thank you for making it rain some more, Roto. How have you found this game runs on your machine? So
Surprise stream? Best surprise ever. At least 2.7 times better than the surprise snow this morning.
Surprise! At least you don't have to shovel the stream. Surprise! Thank you, Callie Crow. The game's been running really well for me, but I also have a city currently of 0 people, so my understanding is when the game starts to run really poorly is when you have a lot of citizens. Why is this person complaining? Why is anyone complaining? No one lives here anymore. Why are all these people saying there's not enough water? Yeah, it's a lot of sewage for... Exactly. Where is all this sewage coming from? Let me move this right here, even though it's really difficult to see. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, should I... Let's stretch it. Let's make it look horrible. Okay, so now the hype chat alert will be bigger and longer. As Twitch intended. Look at where the yellow is coming from. Wow. I didn't realize nuclear just produces feces. It's perfect. Okay, we need some more. I was about to say we need some more people, which actually I have so many questions. Like, did these people just abandon their cars? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Explain yourself. What are you doing here? Do you okay. Do you live here now? Is that? I hope so. Are you? Oh my God, they do live here. Why can you rename your citizens so that you can feel very personal about everything? I suck. The mayor has decreed that your name has changed. You used to have a normal first and last name, but now your name is I suck. Oh, you want to be a citizen, Love Sicko? All right, hold on. Okay. Wait, no. No, here we go. Okay. Love Sicko. There we go. There, that's better, right? Does that look better? Does that look high quality? Pala, thank you as always for the 470. Always on brand. I really appreciate that. I want to be a citizen. Oh boy, now everybody wants to be a citizen. Okay, so if I see it, I'll do it. Let's see. Who did I just see? Can I be a citizen? Exotic Butters with a bunch of S's. So hold on, I gotta copy and paste that. I gotta make sure the number of S's is exactly correct. There we go. Exotic Butters. You know what's really funny is my sponsorship is 2 hours and it's been 2 hours, but I feel like it's almost been 2 hours. And I don't feel like we can just stop because literally nothing has happened. So we need to keep going until something actually does. So wait, what is this person complaining about? High rent? Don't worry, I bet I can change that. Can I just go in there and determine what your rent is? Oh, I know what I did wait a second. Can you name a Can you name a sewer outlet after me? Absolutely. Hold on, Nuknyan. I hope there isn't a strong wind near that sewage. Yeah, I mean, oh, I don't know why it looks so far away. God, the game does not like trying to navigate on that bumpy terrain. Nuknyan's sewage. What's another word that starts with S? Oh, hold on. Supreme sewage. I almost spelled it S-U-I-A-G-E. Sewage. Hell yeah. Now we're doing it. Are you the mayor? If not, can we make Yisuge mayor? I don't know if... I assume I'm the mayor. I mean, we can change the name of the town. Can you alter the terrain to look like a set of googly eyes? Yeah, I can definitely do that. Let's raise it, because let's see. Is my sad face gone? Did my sad face get eaten up? I guess it did. Okay, let's put it right here. Look at this. Look, exotic butters. You're talking. Okay, never mind. The tweet went away, but it was right there. Oh my god, you won't stop tweeting. You and Jan. Oh, all these normal people, but then it's like at a certain point everybody died or tried to move out, and now it's just you talking to everybody. Josh, why did your road system look like a profile picture of Elvis from that angle?
Wait.
Oh my god, I can see it. Like this, is this the hair and this is the nose? Is that what you're seeing? I kind of see it. That's amazing. Snapshot it, put it in a museum. All right, hold on. Googly eyes. We're going to put some googly eyes in the water. Oh, there it is. Look at there's the sad face. But when you're not in terrain view, you can't see it, but it's there. The sea life knows. So let's see. Can I, if I raise it? Roundabouts made of roundabouts. So we tried that, but the game doesn't want to let you like hoop. They don't want to let you make like the Olympics logo in roundabouts, as much as we would like that. Let's change that brush strength all the way to 100%. I'm tired. Okay, this is probably too much, but it looks normal. Okay, it doesn't look normal at all, but it's a good thing. It's all good. Oh, well, we did good. There's definitely googly eyes in there, or river boobs, depending on how you want to look at it. Love Sicko asked you a question. Oh shit. Hold, please. Hold. I should really... I don't have it set up where I... Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me set my notification settings to be more appropriate so I can actually see when... Here's what happened. Last stream, I had it set up where my name would get highlighted and I would only see those chats where people said my name. So I turned that off, but I turned off everything else. I should probably turn on moderators and VIPs at least.
To all citizens.
Oh my god, here we go again.
The forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the
Love Sicko, I don't know why I responded via text, but I did. I said yes, okay. May I be nuclear power plant? Yep. It's the first one I saw, so Bong Bongo, you are now the power plant. Bodacious. Beautiful. Let's see. What means power and starts with B? Oh. Bouncy batteries. There we go. There we go. Bodacious, beautiful, bouncy batteries. We did good. We did so good. Can I be a roundabout? I believe Love Sicko is going to do a raffle for something. Can I be the Elvis portrait street name? I think it's a bunch of streets. So it's actually comprised of a lot of different things. I want to be a roundabout. All right, hold on. Ashlyn, would you like to be the 8-lane roundabout? How would you like that? Hold on. Hold on, Ashlyn. feel like I got to give these all exciting names now.
When you stream, always love your work.
We got to do all underscores too, because there's an underscore there. So I just got to keep going with that. Ashland Jades, Jaunty, Juxtaposed. I was gonna say disaster with a J, and I was like, no, Josh, no. Another J word. I got a Jerkle. Is that what we want? Fine, Jerkle it is. With an apostrophe. Junction would have made more sense, Desert Eyes. But we're at Jerkle. Can I have a memorial bench? These are all reasonable. Oh no. Oh no, what happened here? We turn our head for 1 second. I suck. Why must you complain about crime in a city of 5 people? Well, you never think it's going to happen to you. And then the city floods with poop. And you... Oh, I hope this is Lovesicko. Oh, this is some new person. Hold on. Let me just see anyone in chat that...
2 years of mayo-flavored chaos.
I'm just going to randomly... Oh, okay. We're doing a raffle. Is that what's happening? So this person will be named whoever wins this raffle. Can you call someone lunchtime? I can call someone lunchtime. But not this well, I guess this person. We could do this person. Lunchtime! And then as many M's as is allowed. Is it still going? No, that's as many as I can put in. Okay. Ah, I love it. I love it when the little shader thing behind, like the little border, cannot contain how many characters are in there. Lovesicko's doing the raffle right now, so we're gonna see who is the next person we will name in our fair city. While this is happening, I guess I should probably let a little bit of this flow out. There we go. We don't want it to flood entirely all the time yet. I just wanted us to, you know, to have something nice, like a poop pond. A pond of poop. Josh, I'm playing The Sims. Any tips on how to, or any ideas on with unruly Sims? So I've always honestly been a fan of creating the airlock where you lock them in a room and you bring them food and stuff when you feel like it. And you can also like order pizza people over and lock them in too. And you can just constantly keep locking people away. As you know, Mark Spark won the raffle. Okay, Mark Spark. Congratulations. Ah, yes, the nicest thing any town can have. A poop pond. Beasleby, are you telling me that you would not want to live somewhere with the world's nicest poop pond? Can I be a dirt road? My old neighbor built a pond at the bottom of a hill housing horses, so every time it rained, the poop would flow downhill into the pond. Hence a glorious poop pond. See, exactly. I mean, I've lived next to some lakes that you could see exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just like home is where the poop pond is. I need to find someone. Okay, the Wilkins family. There's one person, Richard Wilkins, that lives here. They are now named Mark Spark. You live alone at 328 Sterling Street, which is currently covered in other people's feces. I wonder, can we see people inside? No, we can't. What we can see is the water damage that person is now going to have to live with. And also, thank you for that super chat. Do you have any gray poop pond? Mose, you got me. That was a good one. Lovesicko, thank you for setting up the raffle. Thank you for... yes, thank you for that. Fuck, now I need to make a wall hanging that says that. Which one? Which one specifically? Can I be the city's name? Pally, I'm sorry, I can't give away the city's name because we are already named 8 equals Deville. And unfortunately, until a new mayor comes in, it's gonna have to stay as 8 equals Deville. So here's what we're going to do to get more people involved, right? We actually have basically no infrastructure. We have water, we have power, although they don't have water. Again, I'm not quite sure why. Hold on. Let's look back at our water. We have what? Is it because this thing is stealing all the water? What if we... Sorry, it's getting all jumbly. It's because I'm going over the terrain. What if I grab it from here and just run it to the other side? Is that how water works? Well, did I click it? Did it connect? This is sewage. Nice job, Josh. All right, try again with water this time. Okay, so let's grab the water. Wait, didn't you upgrade to 128 gigs of RAM? Fact not up. Wait, did I not? Oh yeah, back to that. So for performance, like my performance here has been just fine, but also my city is not really that huge. Maybe this just isn't enough. Oh, is it because we don't have people working there? All right. We can't put this off. We need to go into the taxes. Where are the taxes? One of these buttons is taxes. Communications? No. Here we go. City economy. Taxation. Everything to 0. Doesn't matter. We just need citizens in here. Okay, so that should probably help a little bit, but in order to help that a little bit more, let's add some more. Let's add some more residential infrastructure. So let's add a couple of... Let's do some low rent housing. We'll put it right up against... Oh, yeah, look at this spot right here. This is going to be perfect for... Oh, damn it. Damn it. I take back my damn it. Because it looks like this is... Get the fuck out of the way. It looks like this is going to be perfect. When you get into the low income housing, there's a couple of concessions you have to make. The plus is you don't die or anything. You just fall into poopy water. So it's not the worst. Like, you probably don't want to do it. Hell yeah, dibs on the house next to the shit lake. Well, to be fair, this is more like a shit river. A shriver. And again, I feel like I can imagine some people are like, this is really ruining the aesthetics of my town. Oh no, I'm drowning in poop. Ooh. But I feel like there's some people like, this is really ruining the aesthetics of my town. But then there's other people that are like, yes, please, more of that. Oh, hang on a second. I think I need to do a mod thing real quick. Because I onboarded Coffee to help us out here. And I think I neglected to give him any priorities to anything. So I just need to do something really quick. Let's see. I think I know how to do this. I go into the settings. I click on a button. Was that it? No, hold on. And then I click on a button. And I go over to help docs. Where is that button? I forgot. I need to share access with somebody, and I forgot how to do it. How come those few people shit so much? They've been holding it for a while. Is it under dashboards? Support forum? Wait. 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 New manager. I did it. I didn't do it. Everybody else sent the mods are the true heroes, and that's always been the case. I think we all know this, but it bears highlighting that mod teams are basically the people that have to take the streamer child and lead them around so they don't shit themselves. That's essentially what they have to do day in and day out. Those people either have too much or too little fiber. Either way, definitely not the right. Yeah, they've either gone overboard. They're like, well, yeah, I could do 30 grams a day, but why do that when I could do 3 or 3,000? Or somehow -3. I'm just gonna eat cheese only. Ooh, look at this. This is gonna be great. I don't know what's being built in the back yet, but I think it's also gonna be great because it looks like we have one actual parking space and then a bunch of like, it could have been a parking space. You don't really get to ever know. Just use your intuition. Oh. Just use your intuition. Try to be like these people over here with actual parking spaces-ish. But also, I really, really like that no one needs those fences anymore. Those were just for the construction crew. Did you ever get those Oreos you were talking about? No. So I tried to use... Oreo has a system where you can submit images for... And they'll like design an Oreo... They'll like print it onto an Oreo cookie for you. So it's like, you pick an Oreo, you pick what kind of filling you want. So either normal cream or birthday cake. I think those are your two options. And then you check, you see... Well, I could just show this, but it's all the same. And then you can tell if you want it like fudge dipped or whatever. But then you can submit an image. And therein lies the problem. Oh my god, I can put this right here. Well, now we have to, right? I didn't realize that we could have some premium spaces. Oh my god. Oh, well, that got a little bit flattened, but this one certainly didn't. So hopefully it stays that way. So while we're at it, we're going to put a little, well, actually, no. We're going to put all the living spaces in one spot over here. Stop your complaining. The game is complaining because these things have to be ripped up now. Cry me a river. Just make stuff. Okay. 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 Okay, so what we want to do is have enough citizens so that for one, water level too low. What? The fecal towers on it. We'll give him we'll make him a little more distinct. Fecal me bananas.
Instructions unclear. They pooped you a river instead.
Dump. What word means building starts with D? Dump. Dump dwelling. Thank you. Oh, domicile's good too. I saw dwelling first, so we're gonna go with that. So dump dwelling and whatever, the fecal me bananas and dump dwelling. Not even an address either. You just live at dump dwelling. They'll figure it out when they get there. Oh, you're right. Number 2 would have been perfect. Thank you, Yoshi. You're completely correct. Okay, so water level too low. Let's take care of that real quick. And by that, I mean, let's bring out the terrain tool. Oh, Josh, wrong button. Take the terrain tools and just, here you go. Will this stop your complaining? Huh? Do you have enough water now? Is this good? Is this good? Do you have enough water? Yeah, I bet you do. Bet you wish you hadn't complained now, huh? You have no one to blame but yourself for this. Well, they stopped complaining though, so I guess we did the right thing. Air quote right thing. I'm sure it'll figure itself out over time. I'm sure it's just fine. Okay, so we have a lot of demand for everything that's not residential now. We're going to put that in a different part of the city because we want to encourage people. Oh, yeah, I never finished this, did I? Okay. How about we make the only way... I'm trying to decide if I want this road to just go straight to the freeway. Oh, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? I mean, I guess the AI is not going to care that much. But we're going to have the road just go... The one-way road just go straight to the highway. Have you ever been on a street like that where it's like, if you miss going into like, if you, like in this case, if you miss the hospital, there's no other ways to turn or stop. You just have to get on the highway and leave.
Program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that...
Oh my God, stay indoors.
The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move...
All the citizens
until the situation is
in the affected area. Watch out. Okay, things are looking... Oh, you people, all you're gonna do is cry and complain. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm seeing something excellent here. Are these children playing? in the poop water. Shit. No, wait, come back. Oh, this is like is this like an adult meet and greet? Or is this like a family? Oh god, we have so many things to look at here. We've got all these people just milling around. Did you see that dog though? Okay, so we've got all this. We've got this kid with the adult face. And then we've got this. The dog that just is ready, so ready to be away from. Everything's going so good. Everything is. And yet somehow finds the time to give me that are you serious face. We've all felt this way before, right? Oh, and the sassy lips. Did you see the sassy lips? Wow. Oh, yes, it's a dog. Oh, no. A second ago, it's like face was up, like, please help me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this best boy right here. Just shake it off. Everything's going to be fine. When you really, 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 really want a community. Why does this keep happening to us? How come it's flooding? Who could have predicted that? Okay, I guess we have to open this up a little bit. Although we have to be careful because now it looks like some people's homes are built into this. So we have to be most careful. So let's just do a little itty bit of landscaping. Being respectful of the land around. Okay. Okay. We just have to have faith that that's going to work itself out, especially because we need some commercial stuff now. We're going to put it over here next to, oh god, it's so bright. Put some low density businesses all around here. Wait. If I put this here, is it going to what I would assume it wouldn't let me do that. Well, I'm just going to click and see what happens. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay. I was really excited to find out that I could build commercial buildings inside the hospital. And by inside, I mean, like, intersecting with, not actually having commercial businesses in the hospital. I don't care about that part. Katarina Smith says, I'm trying to take a shower here and suddenly there's no hashtag water. I would like to know why these crybabies... All right, we're just going to put another... These people are complaining that they don't have sewage and they don't have other stuff that I didn't pay attention to. So we're just going to put another pump thingamabob just because I don't want to hear them cry anymore. There we go. And we're going to need a road to go to that. Can I just put a road that doesn't connect? Will that be enough to shut them up? If I just, like, this and then that? What is the worst that could happen here? Like the thing stopped complaining, but no one can still get to work. I guess I could just put it right here at the end of this, come to think of it. And then I'll have to... Actually, the direction's going the wrong way. So let's take this and put this like this. There we go. And now I mean, as I said, there is a way, if I recall, to, like, reverse the direction. I just can't remember what the button is. And I am too lazy to figure it out. So we're going to go the old-fashioned way. Chat's terribly disappointed with your healthy frames per second. So if we take the time to actually create a city of any sort of actual... Wait, why is this crying now? Oh, it's a dead end. Is it because I should have made it a thingamabob? Hold on. As long as you stop crying. Okay, good. Good. As soon as more people start moving in, there are 120 people here now. And as you can see, if we look down in our fair city, you know, I really thought the poop thing wouldn't keep being a problem. But it turns out the poop thing has continued to be a problem. I don't know if people are all that concerned, though. Where did I go wrong with this? All right, hold on. Where's the poop coming from? Where is the poop coming from? Is it just carryover? Because nothing's like... Oh no, it's still... oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's just extend this. I didn't think that this is a problem we would have, where we would just have too much poop. I just thought it would always be a problem of not enough. And I don't know why that's separating like that, but I don't really care. There's probably like a power line in the way again. But like if we just empty this out, isn't this... and make this as deep as... I like how there's these like weird angular walls. Oh god, game, stop, please. Okay. What do we think? That'll probably be better, right? I think it's helping. The poop level does appear to be going down, which will probably make the citizens like a cursory amount more happy, maybe? I hope. Can you show the graphic settings? I'm curious what options there are and how low it can go for my mid PC. Sure. Options. Graphics. We'll even go to advanced. So I have depth of field off, which means all this tilt shift stuff. Oh, I'm actually curious. What is this going to look like? I don't think it turned on. Tilt shift. Let's just turning these all to 100. What's the worst that could happen? Gonna go ahead and say that the tilt shift isn't activating like it probably should. What is your sponsor today? The sponsor is City Skylines 2, which comes out tomorrow. What about just physical? Whatever that means. Really impressive tilt shift. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, well that didn't really help, did it? Let's ignore the part about depth of field for now. But here, I'll give you a quick scroll through all of these. There we go. Anti-aliasing, there's all kinds of cloud quality and volumetric clouds, and distance clouds and fog and volumetric skin and ambient occlusion. This is just a full screen effect. Step down into this global illumination, and you can even disable it if you want to. You can have depth tolerance, whatever that means. I think if you mouse over it too, it does. The thickness of the depth buffer value used for the ray marching step. Duh. Yeah, so, oh wait, depth of field quality. High. All the way. All right, let's see if this works now. And let's go back up here to depth of field, tilt shift. Hit me with it. I think that is not the settings that it would prefer, because it looks like it's trying its best, but that it is not having an easy time trying to figure out what to do. It's a control of fidelity for ray casting. Okay. Okay, Mr. Know-It-All. No, I'm kidding. I really appreciate that. What if I just do physical? Okay. Hold on. We're going to mess with this now until we find... We're going to put it back on tilt shifting. What did I have? Was it like 50, 25? Or was it 20? It might have been 25. Okay, so we're going to just try to put it... Was it like that? I think... Nope, I think it was the opposite of what I just did. Although, it's nice to know we could play the game this way, where it's like... It only blurs the part you care about. Maybe enable the depth of field quality. I know, Desert Eyes. I may have jumped the gun. All right, hold on. First, let's switch these back and see how it looks. Ah! Kupobi, thank you. Yes, and thank you for the additional rain. Skyroll of the Drakes, thank you.
Brave Geo so strong and so 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 brave.
We'll just put that on high again. Maybe that'll make it look better. And then resolution was already full. Okay. And let's turn on everyone's favorite feature actually. Let's do a little high motion blur. Sets the maximum number of sample points 1. Somehow that seems like that'll be the worst possible version of it. Actually, it's not that bad. Also, I ramped up the tilt shift a little bit, and I have to admit this doesn't actually look terrible for being as aggressive as I could, especially for what a tilt shift looking thing is supposed to look like. Not bad, to be honest. My frames per second are suffering a tiny bit. Motion blur, crime against humanity. I personally think it's a case-by-case basis. Sometimes motion blur, honestly, in my opinion, can look very nice. Really depends on the game. But I realize it's also like the first thing I would turn off if a game was not performing well, because if it's stuttering, it just looks god-awful. I like this too, because I can't tell the difference between 100 and 1. Maybe I shouldn't. But like, I mean, okay, I'm basing this on some terrible examples too, but like, I remember when Dead Rising 1 first came out, I thought that motion blur looked pretty good. Flash Muffler, thank you for the subs. What if I just make all the tilt shift 100? No. What I want is for the whole screen to be blurry. 0. Hit me with it. Okay, we're getting closer. It's just this like very narrow band where things are almost in focus. Actually, okay, so I can't really very easily explain exactly how tilt shift photography works, but I actually think with all the meters set to 100%, this looks a lot more to me like an actual tilt shift photograph than any of the other versions. Is that a real song? It is. I mean, it's super slowed down. Also, Flange Muffler, thank you again for that. I super slowed it down, but that song is a song by Harris Heller, of all people. Yeah, you know what? I could almost imagine playing this. It's like watching the introduction to, like, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and also it's like I can't, you know, everything's a little bit blurry, but oh god, just cover your eyes, chat. I just wanted to see how all of our favorite people were doing here, but I think they're doing a lot better. God, did you see that legend just go by in that car? All right, I'm going to turn this crap off because obviously we can't see anything. Depth of field off. Okay.
Magic hands car.
Whoa, come on. This is a parking lot. You can't just do that. Yeah, wasn't that rude? Yeah, your glaucoma is cured. Look at this jackass. Yeah, serves you right trying to get out, then you couldn't. Leave forever. Actually, wait, where do you think they're going? We're gonna change you to rude driver. Let's see where you go. Oh, good. I didn't realize there was still poop oh. Well, it's less poop water, so I feel pretty good about that. But let's see. The whole point of this was to see if we could get more people to go to the hospital. Actually, there's also a lot of commerce here, and none of them have sewage. Because why would they? Hold, please. Let me add some sewage pipes. Why isn't this good enough for you? What if I just connect? So this is where all the sewage is letting out, right? Is this it? No. Yes? Yes? No. Yes? No. Where's the sewage? Yeah, here it is. So let's just run a pipe Across like... Oh, that's why those ridges are happening, because that's where my pipes are. Oh! I'm sure like 10 people in chat said that, and I just didn't notice. Okay, now we need to see... There, easy. There we go. Got it. Found a place where we could thread the needle. Is that good enough? Is that going to do it for you? Do I need to build a second poop thingamabob? Because I will. Do I have to put... God damn it. Do I have to put water in it? That took you so long. Beasleby, come on. Beasleby, come on. Beasleby, come on. Beasleby, come on. This is what I do sometimes when I'm sitting alone and I say one phrase. No one's home when I do this. It wouldn't matter. And then I just say the same thing over and over again, more exasperated, and then I start giggling. The end. Not on shoreline. I don't give a fuck what you think it is. Oh, it just let me put it down anyway. It just won't work unless it's on the shoreline? Game, please! The camera really doesn't like those dips down into a space. I really would love if this would still just work, though, even if it's not on a shoreline. I don't know if it will. I'm trying now to, like, look at it only from the side, because I'm afraid I'll, like, drop into the ravine again. Sewage. Wait. Things are happening. God damn it. Well, shooting like that, and then it's coming out right here. This is everything I could have hoped for and more. I love the game fighting back with the camera. I know, it's just like, well, you wanted something weird, and now this is what you get. Does that solve the problem? It does. I didn't realize that would work at all. Like, the thing is still, like, bitching and moaning, but it seems to be doing the job, so... I don't know. Who's to say this is wrong? Garbage Day, hello. As well as Renee. I think Renee Spolador. I'm getting that wrong, I'm sure, but thank you. And also Wander, thank you. And I'm sorry that I haven't been able to read out every single, all of the ones that have been coming through. Just know that I really appreciate it. I always have this dream that I'll get through them all, and then it never ever happens. I'm glad I made this huge pit. Oh my god. Of course Lollip didn't have a subscription. Because she is what you call a textbook bad friend. Look, it looks kind of like a penis. Okay, I'm speeding up time because I just really... Okay, you know what we're going to do is we're going to add a bunch of stop signs here now. I'm sick of this bullshit. Or am I? Oh, right. It was over here. Here we go. Okay. So, cross... Well, I'm just kidding, by the way, Lollip. I'm just kidding. So we're going to add as many little cross thingamabobs as we can. And now we're going to... Okay, good. Good, great. Lollip and David sat at the front of the bus like a couple... Oh, man. Warzy, what a bunch of tryhards. We want to make sure that we... I'm on my phone. I'm not buying a subscription here, idiot. That's a good point, Lollip, actually. We're gonna sit at the front of the bus so that we don't miss anything educational that might come up when we're going to the Grande Canyon. One of the things I really enjoy about Lollip is she takes such pride in that she knows how to speak Spanish that she appropriately rolls all of her R's. And so it could be like completely... She's British too, so talking like a normal British person, and then all of a sudden out comes the Grande Canyon Grande. Stop sign here. Yeah, she's like C-3PO. Like, just won't stop. Like, just, we never don't know. I'm so glad I can use your stupid emotes of my face. Yo, Lollip, check this out. I don't know if you can see the stream now, but I think that exact emote, at least for a while, it was showing up when we make it rain. Here, check this out. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. I mean, someone else can tell me if this shows it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 175 population. You're correct. We've really got this going on now. Our city is amazing. I mean, there's a lot of stashes in there too, and I think the lion, and I thought I saw lollop faces in there somewhere. But maybe not. Shit, what was I doing? Oh, I was putting the stop signs in. Okay, so the stop signs are in. That should help slow. I want to slow things. All I wanted was for our 8-lane thingamabobs to have some kind of purpose besides people effectively using them. So maybe, hold on. I want this part right here to be separate from this part right here. Is there a way that we can instead lower it back down? I don't want to lower the whole thing though. I just want to lower like one section of it. Because we don't have enough traffic. There's definitely going to be like a better science than what I'm doing, right? For oh, here we go. Like this is the promised land right here where everyone's like completely fucked by multiple lights. That's, oh man, this is the good shit, isn't it? Look at look. What is the hurry to get over here? Just, oh, I guess you got to make sure that you get all the way over to the side. Is it true that you are a paid actor to feature in my YouTube shorts so I can get views? Yes. Yes, I am not the real Let's Game It Out. I just appear in your shorts so that people think that you are popular for clout. It's 100% true. You know, you would think people would have the foresight to just get over into the lanes first, instead of cutting off this poor fucking semi twice. Oh, wait. I also like that this is happening. Is this semi gonna fight back, or are they gonna wait for this other... Not gonna lie, this intersection is awesome. Oh, can you imagine being this semi right now? Especially after being cut off by a smart car, of all things. Whoa, sedan. What do you think this is, Fast and the Furious? You stay back.
Why appear in people's shorts when you could appear in their jorts?
Yo, jorts are the best. I wonder if is there... Who said that? Who's done this? Nessa! I knew it was someone that I knew. Why appear in someone's shorts when you could appear in their jorts? I'm trying to think of what YouTube jorts would look like. Is that just like a... Because I wanted to be like, oh, maybe it's just like kind of the opposite, where it's like just normal sized videos instead of vertical videos. But then I thought, or maybe it would just be extra vertical videos. I could get behind those YouTube jorts. Okay, so this seems to be our glorious place where we wanna choke more traffic out of the spot. How can we make that happen? We would need to get people to just keep well, we need people to leave the neighborhood, I guess. I guess that's the whole thing. Well, first of all, where does this go? Does this just take them... If we get rid of this whole thing... Wait, hang on. What's happening? Oh, wait, whoa. Yes. Yes. Oh, now we're talking. Has the lights on, still is polite enough to just kind of not... Wait. Oh, easy. Where are we going with this? The common sense is just there, right? Josh, I'm a lurk. Enjoy creating the traffic jams your dreams. Thank you, Nessa. Thank you for the sub, and thanks for swinging by. Pumpkin King, thanks for the 100 bits. If you flood the roundabouts with sewage, are they now poop smoothies? Yes, they are. Stellar observation. Funkin' My Booty, thanks for the 500 bits. Why isn't the street named Drive? Excellent question. We're going to do Drive first, and then go behind this and type as many as we can. There we go. The beautiful Drive. So what you're telling me is that the traffic coding isn't really that different from the last game. Well, it's hard. I couldn't tell you. Everyone who is more experienced about City Skylines seems to tell me that they're very pleased with how cars interact compared to the first game. I'm not going to know because I didn't play the first one enough, nor do I consider these things problems, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. There's all these pits here, and it just makes it go very, very jumbly. So what I want now... Let's see. So this just goes all the way here and then through all this stuff. And then what I'm trying to do is minimize. I'm just going to cut the people off right here is what I'm going to do so that they can no longer use this space. Especially this guy who's decided, well, thanks for everybody waiting their turn. And I'm just going to go. One of the big changes is in 2 is drivers don't all crowd into the same lane. They actually use all lanes if possible. I want to believe that's true. And also I'm sure that they know that it, well, I suppose there's no accounting for an 8-lane roundabout. Like, how do you negotiate that? How will that make sense? Anyway, what my hope is by killing off... Oh, this is still happening. I love this so much. I love this so much. If we change one of these to like a stop sign, because I think right now they're all lights. Yeah, it's like 1 light and then 2 light, and then I think a third. Is this a light? Are these all lights? Hold on. Let's just make sure they're all lights first, because maybe if a light is missing. Whoa! Fire engine, calm down. Okay, so let's see. Can I put a light here? I think that added a light. Light. Sure, maybe that worked. Who knows? All I know is this fire engine would probably be where it needs to be had it been a little less rude. Hey, look, there's that other fire engine slowly making its way over here. Let's see if it's a little less rude than its friend. Well, their lights are off now, so they're playing nice, is how I'm going to look at this. But this is definitely the cluster that I was hoping for. Josh, make more exits from the roundabout to make them use different lanes. I think it... I would assume that I need to incentivize them to go into the different lanes to, like... Because, like, they could still say on the outer one... You mean, like, put something here, and they'll theoretically use another lane to pop out? Well, let's just find out. I don't know. Yeah, like, let's see if this connects to here. Will they then... Or was that? No, because it was right here. Okay, so if I just take... Okay, roundabout. I'm going to need you to let me have this, okay? I need you to give me a space between spaces. It's because I had the replace thing on. Don't tell anybody that I'm stupid. Okay. Gotta be careful because we want to make sure it keeps the roundabout. Okay. And then put that, like, then we put this down. Just like that. There you go. Oh shit, that's going the other direction. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, let's just... How do I switch it? Oh god, I wish I'd been paying attention now. There's gotta be a button here somewhere. Everyone, Josh is stupid. Don't I know it? Okay, now I need to find the button that lets me... Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll just, maybe instead... Middle click to change direct... It can't be that easy, can it? Road. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. I'm trying to figure out... How about another roundabout? Capital idea. There's no way I can put one right there, though, is there? Well, that fucking solved everything, didn't it? Great. Filthy... I see this message get caught up in automod. Filthy pervert is building roundabouts everywhere. I want that on a t-shirt. I can't believe that solved the problem. They were like, yeah, that logically makes sense. I mean, it's stupid, but who's gonna stop you? But now I think they still need to be incentivized to go somewhere. So let's take our single 1-lane road here and just, please, for the love of God, let this, you know, what if I just put it here and can I do it this way instead, please? Yes, but Josh, that's going the wrong direction again. You child. All I want, build one small house. God, how do you guys have the best ideas? How do you... Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Huh? You can also turn the intensity of this down, but, but why would you? Okay. 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 Isn't it middle click with the replace in place tool? Let me try again. I tried it and it didn't look like it did it, but I might have not been looking at the right thing. Okay, so I have replace on. I'm middle clicking right now. I'm not sure if I should be seeing something else happen. Right click. I'm trying all those. Click and drag. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a goddamn legend for knowing the answer. You deserve praise and adoration. Unless this fucks up somewhere, then I'm gonna blame you for everything. I also don't know what the consequences of this. Can I just go all the... Oh, you can just go all the way. That makes a lot more sense. Well, not this one, because it's apparently in water. What? What is your problem? Why don't you want to go, huh? Why is this one section... All right, we're just going to replace this with a two-way. No, I'm not, because it's still in in water. What do you mean, though? I don't get why our city is such a mess. This is what happens when you cut corners. Shut up, Beasleby, if you were talking to me. Hold on, let me look at this entire conversation now. Did you sacrifice a Windows 98 installed disk first? Ooh, that's good, Mayamaze. When in doubt, roundabout. Truer words could not have been spoken by you or by anybody else. Okay, well, you know, I'm starting to get the feeling that it's going to take me several hours to really wrap my mind around how to make this work with a bigger traffic jam, and I really did want to play that. So the other thing I wanted to do today was play a Doom mod called, or a Doom level called myhouse.wad. Because it's October and it's sort of, I heard it's very good and legendary and super neat. And so I thought I'd play it because I've never played it before. Whoa, wait, check on the second sewage pipe. Yeah, what's wrong? What's the problem? I didn't realize when I played the game the first time, I didn't realize I could just slap these things anywhere. I thought when it had an error, that meant you just can't, not shouldn't, but can't do it. But now that I know, like, are you telling me that I can just take a sewage pipe and, like... Where do I want to go with this? I guess just back over to the houses. God, everything's so rocky because I made the terrain just a nightmare. Like, you telling me I could literally just, like, put it, like, right like that, and then as long as I connect it, it'll just spit out sewage? Did I do it? I was way overthinking this for the video, I can tell you that. Are you serious? But why? How? What's the meaning of this? Not on my nuclear power plants. Did the poop do this? Is that the consequence? I'm like, oh, you could just put it, I mean, there's an error and stuff, but you know, I mean, fuck it, right? Because John Madden, you're right. You're actually right. I forgot. This is because I made fun of John. Well, I didn't make fun of. I talked too much about John Madden too soon after the incident. I think this will probably be okay, though, right? I mean, the citizens don't seem concerned, so why should we? John Madden. God, look what they're doing to Bonga Bongo's bodacious, beautiful, bouncy batteries. Just stay in position and don't get blown up, which I'm actually surprised that the thing is not ripping anything apart, but it seems to be doing okay. And this song is kind of funky for what's happening. You know, I feel like in City Skylines 1, it would like maybe it's not ripping it apart because it's like one solid structure thing. Whereas, I don't know. I just want to see. I want to see where this goes. Like, are you gonna go back? Why don't you go towards the town? Less around the googly eyes and more close to the town, please. Town. Go the other way. Just push it the other way. Okay, fine. I guess. Okay. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Don't go towards the river boobs. Those are not your river boobs. Well, I felt like that. I feel like we kind of get the gist of the game, right? Do you feel like you watch this and you're like, I am now interested in City Skylines 2, where we did nothing good. We just made there's like I was about to be like, I didn't even mean for this to happen. Then I realized like, oh yeah, I forgot that we put this sewage outlet right here and that it's going absolutely crazy. I'm really happy about that. So again, this part of it was sponsored by Paradox and City Skylines 2. The game comes out officially tomorrow. What time tomorrow? We determined it comes out around the normal time. I'm going to be honest, I was on the fence until I got the radioactive shitnado. Yeah, that was pretty unexpected. But also, if you're on the fence and you're like, I really like City Skylines, but I don't know if I want to commit yet. The game is also going to be on PC Game Pass tomorrow when it releases. So if you don't feel like pre-ordering, you can always check it out first on PC Game Pass. Oh, it's also on the Microsoft Store. I should have mentioned that too. I'm sorry that I neglected that part, but it is indeed also on the Microsoft Store. You're welcome. Will it be on consoles? My understanding is the game is going to be on is going to be on Xbox. I don't know if it's on PS5 or not. I mean, it really might be, and I just haven't read about it. But like, my understanding is they delayed the Xbox version for now, and they're working on just getting this one stable, and they're coming back around to the Xbox One. Exoboxo, as I like to call it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Will you play Among Us? Probably not. I feel like that one's sailed. Speaking of myhouse.wad, did you see the video I sent you like 5 months ago? Hold on, Beasleby. I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing. I think I actually... Hold on, I need to find you in my thing again. I actually think I did, and then I tried to respond, but I had left the server we shared, so I couldn't respond. And then I got too lazy. It's not that I don't respond to your DMs, it's that I can't respond to your DMs because we don't share a server, and I have like maximum security on my Discord. I send you you're sending me cat pics? What? Cat pics? Yeah, actually, the last thing I got from you, Beasleby, is literally you showing me, yeah, this YouTube video. I did respond to this. I actually did. This was back in May. You sent me the myhouse.wad like YouTube video that made the rounds. And yeah, I've seen a bit of this and I closed it. I was like, I want to play this for myself. So we're going to play it for ourselves is what's going to happen. So again, all right, hold on. I didn't get the response. Well, I know because it gives me an error when I try to respond. So I'll add you as a friend and then we can actually just keep conversing. All right, so this was City Skylines 2. Let's go back to the glorious main menu screen where we can all sit and appreciate this for just a quick second, because can't work Discord. Yeah, everything is a struggle these days. Everything is just too hard. Okay, so I'm going to leave you on the screen for 1 second so you can just sit here and contemplate thinking about city. Actually, we're not going to just do that. I'm also going to just slam the button that makes it rain over and over again while I go use the facilities. And then we're going to hop into my house.wad and we're going to play that together and see what that's like because I just have not played it and I've wanted to play it. And I don't know why you need to... You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let me just... Okay, I pushed the hotkey so it should just keep raining. Good luck. I'll be right back. Hello. Hello, how would you like to play another video game? Would that be nice? Would you like that? Should I leave this one on in the background the entire time? And then see if my computer crashes. Okay. All right, I'm just trying to... Okay, if I just hit... What are we going to see? We're going to see just darkness, right? Oh, we see the tornado for 1 frame. That was nice. I liked that little throwback to what we were doing. You know, I kind of thought maybe I should have the game open first. But, you know, it's too late. It's too late for that. So now we're just going to sit here in the total darkness while we play another video game. Trying to think of what category. I guess it's sort of Doom. Is there any actual... I was hoping my house would somehow have its own. I guess we'll just put ourselves in the Doom 2 category because that's technically what it is. No, wait, that says mature rated video game that may not be suitable for some viewers. I guess it's our... What do I care? What do I care? Should I just stay in the City Skylines category and just play a different game? I like how I see a bunch of yeses and then no, because I think a bunch of people will be like, what the fuck? I think that's... Is it against terms of service to just sit in a... It's not like the Twitch police will come for you. Yeah, come to my house and just be like, excuse me. This is so not City Skylines. I've completely forgotten where I even put Doom. I think I literally just extracted it to my desktop. As you do. Hold on. No, wait. I found it. 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 I hope it's not loud as hell. Is it loud as hell? How is it? Besides the fact I know you can't see it. Hold on, I should just hold on. Let me just click over so I can hear it myself. Bang. It's not that loud. It's not that loud. No, God, why did it snow? You should, first of all, OBS, you should be able to see it. I would like that part. Okay, okay, this is going super well, as you can tell. So first off,
He's
let's
back.
turn it down
Welcome
a little
back.
bit.
Also